Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
One. Are we on?
Hello!
Hello,
Welcome to Trailer
everyone.
Boys. Timmy, we're not on yet.
Hello, Gooby Wood Goobies. Yes, we are. Don't fucking lie to me. Gooby Wood Gooby. Dude, I was shaking my belly at that hold. Is that how Mariah Carey does it?
Yeah.
When she hits that high pitch, is her belly shaking?
It's less diaphragm and more belly. That's what I hear, at least. I'm not really a sing-song
But so
person.
when they stay all in such good shape, gals like her, Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, they don't have a big old belly. So can they still sing? Because you think about Luciano Pavarotti,
yeah,
right?
He's a good singer. He's the best,
guy. Yeah. Because he was a big fat guy.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why.
Right.
Oh. Just took off a little bit there.
What's up, Gooby Wood?
What
Nate's
up,
flying around the camera. How you doing, pal? Cool. So welcome to Trailer Boys on the Whitest Kids You Know network. If you don't know, now you know. And here's how it works. On White. No, I'm not doing the rules yet. I'm just talking.
No. It's like, if you don't know, now you know. Timmy.
Buddies. Yeah. If you don't know, now you know, buddies. You know, when I used to do karaoke, I would love to do rap songs, but whenever that word came up, I'm not going to say it. So I would just change it to buddies. Because buddies you can say is like, hey, you're my buddy, or like, what's your problem, buddy? And so it always works for the use of that word is usually meant for friendship or like, I'm coming at you, right? So like, I feel like buddy could work for that. Like, you know, all you buddies that thought Dre turned pop on the firm flop, you know. Anyways, you get what I'm saying though?
No, I never say that word ever.
Well, neither do I. I said buddy instead. If I'm going to do karaoke of it, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
you know
Timmy.
what I'm saying. You understand me. You just think it's funnier to pretend I'm an asshole. Away Stork Away just rated us. Thank you.
Yay,
so anyways,
Storky.
this is the Whitest Kids Twitch channel. And as you may know, but you may not know, everything we raise, every dime we raise through this is going to finish off the funding for our movie Mars. It's an animated film. Yes, Trevor is in it, despite living in a different realm now. And we'll be we're very close to wrapping it up. It's being submitted to festivals already and that kind of stuff. So when you donate or when you do bits or resubs or any of that stuff, it all goes towards finishing Mars. It's definitely in the home stretch. We're just raising a little bit more money, and it's going to be cool. Thank you, Away Stork Away. Play it again. I'll eat anything once. That's true. I actually told that to my parents today as I was explaining to them how disgusting it was, the ranch dressing soda that my mom bought for me and my daughter to try. I'm like,
who makes ranch dressing soda?
Well, it's like as a prank thing, you know.
Okay,
like you'll see it in like those things. Like you had your finger on the "Let's Make Fun of the Midwest" trigger, didn't you? But no, it's like a prank. Everybody makes prank soda. Anyways, but you know. It's true. Anyways, so it's gross, and it's really gross, and I'll eat anything once. That's why you have that clip. But this was so fucking disgusting, and like it's like the thing is it's soda, right? So it's soda. It's got like a spicy kind of that savory ranch flavor to it, which is gross, but like doable. But along with it is like this very slight creamy feeling, and I'm not talking about cream soda. I'm talking like a milky feeling in the soda, like
texturally or flavor wise. Yeah,
like flavor, like a little bit of both. It just didn't feel right, and it made me sick to my stomach like immediately. You know,
it seems like a Dr. Brown's flavor.
I know, but dude, the color of it, and this is how I explained it to people, and everybody's like, "You're right. It's exactly right." You know how like when you're a kid, you're like you're at your grandma's house, your mom's house, and you have a glass of milk. You drink the milk, then you pour some water in, but there's a little bit of milk left in the cup, so now the water's kind of like gross looking. You know, that's what ranch soda looks like.
Okay.
Anyways,
I've never had milk for a beverage.
Oh, right, because you are broken inside, right? Is that because you're broken inside, or just because you don't like milk? I know, but no, you're broken. I'm talking about your theory. Yeah. Anyways, is that why, or you just don't like it?
I just don't like it. Seems weird.
The thing Nate and I are talking our way around is that Nate is actually filled with calculator parts.
Yeah, and they can't get wet. They've never had a beverage.
Never had a beverage.
Dehydrated
That's
water.
way he can only drink alcohol because it dries out.
Exactly. Joe Mandy used to do a bit about the first guy to try milk. And be like, you know those cow things that have like all the the bag of penises? I sucked on one of them and it was delicious. People were like, okay.
Okay. I think about that all the time. The first person to figure out carrots, you dig them out of the ground. Like, was he just eating a bunch of roots and then, hey, this one's pretty good? And like syrup, like some fucking guy was just licking trees until one like hit it,
Not even. He was like, let's take this stuff and boil it down. And then I think about that shit all the time.
Anyways, spray it all over my chest and hair. So you're watching Trailer Boys on the Whitest Kids Twitch channel. We have other shows. We're starting to do Self-Suck Saturday again every Saturday.
The Anus, thank you very much.
Well, all right, thanks. I also intended to start doing more weekly shows, but I had a canker sore the size of a fucking, I don't know, jug of milk on the side of my tongue. It's still there, but I'm dealing with it. Canker sores, by the way, are ulcers and not herpetic, so all those geniuses can stop their jokes in their tracks. You're thinking of cold sores. Anyways, but so I will get back on that this week. Nate's mom and I are planning to do Zucchini Boys together to start off Zucchini Boys again. That'll be fun. And I'll be playing Doom 64 this week sometime and possibly doing another history broadcast. So we'll see about that. But that's all beside the point. Tonight's show, Nate, what's tonight's show called?
Trailer Boys. And
Trailer Boys.
We watch movie trailers that you guys submit. And generally, it's not just random movie trailers. Not like, hey, you guys got to see this movie, Miss March. We've seen it. But we have a theme. This is maybe the widest and most general theme we've ever done.
Yeah.
And the theme is the AUGHTS, which is movies that have zeros in the title. Wait, what?
Movies that have zeros in the title?
I totally misunderstood this theme.
Oh, no. What movies are those? I mean,
I think there's only a few of them. I thought this would be a quick show. Yes, movies from the 2000s, and 2000 as a year does count.
Yes, through 2010 is what I'd say.
Really? I wouldn't count 2010.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't because you're one of those guys, and so
maybe
those guys were also the ones in the submissions who'd submit a movie from 2000 and be like, I hope this counts. Like, yes, it counts. Does it start with a 2? Then there's a 0. Then there's a number between 0 and 10. Good.
With 2010, I'm deducting points.
Really? Because you're counting that as a 2010s. You know what?
Thunder
Hold
Bunny.
on. Wait. I agree with you. I'm in. There we go. You know what? You're right. Because that's if we're going with 2000s as the first year of the aughts, then yes, 2010 would be the first year of the 2010s, which this show is not about. Right?
Yeah.
All right. But now we're on the board. Nate and I just agreed on something. Somebody write that down.
But apparently the website also said 2009. So
it did? Good.
Yeah. So that's
2000 through 2009.
Yeah.
And since it's just called the aughts, if somebody submits some 1-minute silent film from 1900 through 1909, we're going to ban you for life. Right?
Yeah. So no, I mean, if somebody submits something outside of the range, they have to donate $10.
Don't do that, because some people pay $10 to do whatever. You know what I mean? Isn't that just asking for trouble?
But they still.
We won't watch it. Yes, thank you, Nate. You're so smart. Okay. Cool.
Hello.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, Sam, the Trailer Boys here. How's the rain?
Hey.
Down in Africa.
I guess it only rains down here in Africa. That's how it goes, right?
I don't know. I've never heard the song before. We're a little bit washed out.
Weezer sings it.
Is it because of the rain?
Sings it.
Yeah, with Weird Al.
I can only be on for a little bit.
Okay.
But I came on to say hey.
Hi. We're already explaining the show. We're fucking booking tonight, man.
Oh, cool.
You know what? While I do have Sam here, and it
Let's
was
put on
touched
the brakes.
No. Yeah, let's put on the brakes. No, but you're here too. I just want to talk. I mean, some of the people may not know. I also stream under Nate Blackest, and I run a show that we call Mid Hunters, where we watch parties of movies that maybe fell between the cracks. You know, things that people forget about. You know, there's a lot of like people that watch really bad movies, and then like people that watch really good movies, and we watch all that in between shit. And so it's tough to find.
Who's watching Harrison Ford's Firewall? That's what you're saying.
That'll
right?
come up. But I will say, you know, it's always fun to find something that's like been unearthed. And so I grabbed my phone and I noticed that I had like 200 unread messages between the two of you guys.
No, just from today?
No.
Yesterday
this
too.
This is last week.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, what the hell are these guys talking about?
Yes. Okay. Yep. Sorry.
So I found this movie called Blood Moon, and I watched it.
Yes.
And it was I watched it on stream with everybody. It was amazing. And I could not believe.
So good.
I could not believe how good the fighting choreography was. I was like, they have no business having like fight scenes this good.
This is what I've been trying to explain to you, man. It's like, that's where that shit is. It's like for the late 90s into the mid 2000s until like John Wick and stuff made it popular again. All the best fight choreography was in fucking direct-to-video movies and The Matrix and Crouching Tiger, you know, but like pretty much only direct-to-video. And like, that's what we're talking about. Like these guys were geniuses as far as that goes. And you know, the two stars of that movie, the bad guy was Darren, God, he died really young, but a great martial artist. No, not Darren Trumeter, although he's also an excellent martial artist.
Ski?
No, also a good martial artist though. It's weird how that works.
Darren Trumeter Sr.
Yes, that's Darren Shalavi, but also Darren Trumeter Sr. Anyway, so it's Darren Shalavi and then Gary Daniels. They're both really good martial artists. Well, Darren Shalavi's dead now, but yeah.
Gary Daniels, didn't he produce The Office?
Yeah. It's crazy. He like is some Australian hunk.
He's Australian.
Kickboxing. Yeah, well, you watched the movie, right?
Yeah, no, I couldn't. Like his accent was so bizarre.
I think he's also.
Like,
wait, I could be wrong.
I thought maybe he was British.
Right.
Holy shit! No, he's from
accents.
London. What the fuck? I just looked it up. He's from London.
We discussed this.
Dude, he totally sounds Australian.
I think he was doing an Australian accent.
I think there is a part of the production that is like Australian. Like, I think maybe this movie was shot in Australia or something.
It's possible.
Like that.
I mean, well, it was made by I think an Indonesian guy. So you know, a lot of times they shoot stuff in Australia too because it's not super far away. They kind of involve that world in some of their stuff. But yeah, dude, that's what we're talking about. So like the choreography was great, right? The fights were really well done, and they were shot well. Right,
yes,
the camera pulls back. There's not a ton of cuts. You're seeing everything.
The pacing of the fight scenes was really good too.
Yeah, they weren't too long, weren't too short. They were really well done, and they were the other. You know, those are all important parts of making a martial arts film. And then the other part is the fights are varied, which they did great with that. They did different settings and different things, like when the girl's fighting the guy in her kitchen and they're using kitchen stuff. You know what I mean? Like. It's they did a great job at that, and then the plot is completely fucking bananas.
Yeah, for those of you that didn't see South Psych yesterday, where Sam was talking about it, or see it when I streamed it, the lead detective looks like Robert Townsend. He wasn't Blank Man. He was the other weird.
Robert Townsend, who's
Meteor Man.
Meteor Man,
but also he's on the new season of The Bear.
Is he really?
So
yeah,
well, good for
looks
him.
like Robert Townsend.
Back around. I always liked him.
Sounds like Eddie Murphy, but not like like delivery Eddie Murphy. Sam said it sounded like Eddie Murphy in like Beverly Hills Cop when he's just acting and like delivering drama.
When he's delivering the exposition, when he's like, I think Mikey got killed because they were running drugs. Like in those parts of Beverly Hills Cop when Eddie Murphy's talking, this fucking guy who's also a martial artist, Chuck something, he sounds exactly like it's crazy. Sam said that. I'm like, okay, cool. It's so fucking spot on. It sounds exactly like that. It's crazy.
It's weird.
And then he also, besides being a
Yes.
detective, is a martial artist, and he subscribes
And-
to Karate International.
And his
And-
third profession,
Is a magician.
it's a like listen, like, and this is what I said to Sam in that big chain that we should have just been speaking to ourselves and not including you, but whatever.
It's funny.
Nick.
I was like, I'm not going to read this, but I'll just watch
Right.
the movie,
But
and
it's
then
like I
I'll
said to
bring it up
Sam-
on Trailer Boys.
And this is something I got from that guy Outlaw Vern I talk about, who's outlawvern.com. He's a good film writer. He reviews stuff, but he's always been big on the action stuff. And you know, and this kind of comes from like getting into him and kind of finding out about movies he likes. But so in a good martial arts movie, great choreography and fun action, yes. And then you want weird touches to make it kind of stand out on some. It's okay if the plot is a pretty simplistic plot, which this one was. There's multiple martial arts serial killer movies out there, you know? So, but the weird touches are what makes this work. And this movie has those.
And we didn't even talk about the chief of police, who
Yes.
was the Riddler from the Batman TV
Yes,
show.
Frank Gorshin. And
Yeah.
I told Sam, like, this could have been played as a low point during our low point shows because Frank Gorshin was the Riddler, which is a big deal. And here he is, like, doing a very bad job acting as a police chief. I thought it was terrible.
One of the
Now,
best
was
things.
Frank
Huh?
was Frank Gorshin in that movie where he was like he's like in a party and he like suggests like a really fun thing to do for the, like there's a woman at the party and he's like, hey, do this fun thing, and then everyone like is like, yeah, like gets behind it. What was that movie? Requiem for a Dream? Was that Frank?
You're
This joke is not working if it's a joke. I'm not sure. What,
Right.
who do you
remember that part of Requiem for a Dream?
Yeah,
where
the
they're at
ass
this,
to
like,
ass.
they're
Right?
at the fun party. Wasn't that Frank Gorshin?
I don't know if that was the line.
No?
No, it wasn't. Oh.
Was that supposed to be? Wait, do you really think he was in, or were you doing a joke? Because I don't really know.
No. I
You actually were
really
asking-
was like,
Well, 'cause
who
you-
was
you-
the one
you-
who said to do the really fun thing?
Because you did the joke about Gary Daniels a little bit ago and the other guy, so I thought you were doing another
Oh,
joke
yeah,
about him
yeah.
not being somebody else. And I'm like, I don't fucking know, Sam. I don't remember. Requiem for a Dream. I mean, I like that movie. I don't really remember.
Sam was the boy who called
Let's
Wolf
look.
with the names.
What
bit.
year? Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I don't see it on his Wikipedia page. Just quick jumped on it
Okay,
there. So-
okay.
but he was in 12 Monkeys. He was one of the doctors in
Okay.
12 Monkeys. He was the main guy at the sanitarium or whatever.
My-
So, he's bad in that movie, I thought, in Blood Moon. I thought he was not good.
I think the thing is, as like an actor, so my favorite thing I've seen Frank Gorshin in was a 80s, or it could have been early 90s. He was the host of like a video reel of actors in like an acting school auditioning for parts. So it's like you have all these people reading for like a commercial for a product that doesn't exist, you know, like a cereal thing. And Frank Gorshin is the host in between all the segments, and he's doing characters throughout the whole thing. And it's like, so it's almost like he's also trying to audition for this, or it's like his acting class or something.
Man.
But it is amazing. It is amazing because people are like, they say their name, their age, their height, and their weight, and then they do the scene. And then it cuts back to him, and he's doing like, you know, those old characters that like impressionists would do, be like, this is I don't know. I can't even think of these golden age
Yeah.
Hollywood guys, you know?
Yeah. They all had their impressions of whoever. Yeah.
Buddy Hackett. Or
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Stuff like that.
Who's that guy?
Gore
that
Vidal.
did,
Here's my Gore
Rich,
Vidal impression.
Rich whoever that did Johnny Carson, Rich Little, that kind of stuff. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
Anyway, the show's called Trailer Boys, and we watched.
No, we
movie
were
tra-
you. We can watch. We can finish your story if you want to.
No, that was it. It was just really fun,
Okay.
and if people can find it out there, it's pretty great. It's pretty great.
I'll see if I can look it up.
I saw it on Museum of Home Video.
I'm doing something really funny right now because I'm like, who did play the guy that said ass to ass? So I went on
Oh no!
Now you're on
IMDb.
Very careful googling.
I went to IMDb and I looked up went to the quote section, and I was like, I wonder if Ass to Ass will be on the quote section. And sure enough, Ass to Ass in the quote section from Uncle Hank, played by Stanley B. Herman. Okay.
So that's who you thought might have been Frank Gorshin.
I always thought that was Frank Gorshin.
But like, dude, I didn't know. I had no idea where you were going with that, and so I thought for a second you were trying to make a Frank Ocean reference. And I was like, wouldn't Frank Ocean have been little when they made Requiem for a Dream? What is he talking about? Oh man. But yeah. So this is Trailer Boys, and I gave a lot of spiel, Sam, about the channel in general and how we're raising a movie for Mars, and so this is Trailer Boys. We watch movie trailers.
Timmy, we're raising movie for Mars?
Money for Mars. Did I say raising movie? We're raising movie for money.
Sounded like amateurs there.
Fired.
Oh my god.
No, you don't want the radio, dude.
I don't know what you're talking about, Nate.
That's going on YouTube.
I don't know what you're talking about,
Nate.
YouTube. That's going on YouTube.
DD Mega. We watched that clip too. DD Mega Doo. Have you ever seen that?
Hey, how was the self suck yesterday? It was just you and Darren.
It was weird,
dude. I was in full cowboy attire.
Oh, the end was
95 degrees.
Yeah, we showed everybody the picture of you as bootless.
Dude, I looked so disheveled, right? And I didn't have boots on.
You were wearing
boots. Dress shoes. No, there's like dress shoes. They're old-timey dress shoes. So I didn't have good cowboy boots. So you better believe I heard that from all the, because there's a lot of actual rodeo people there and some professional reenactors, and so they're giving me shit.
The end of Self-Suck.
Was the whole thing weird? The end was weird.
The end was like more performance art.
Dr. Quintana MD says, "Oh, howdy, Bill." That's exactly what I was doing. I had a megaphone, and I had to walk around the streets telling people when different shows were starting. Okay, go ahead, Sam. Didn't mean to run you over there.
I thought it was fun. All right, so chat's saying it was fun.
Sam, you weren't really going to go with Nate's opinion on that, were you?
I mean, I'm just surprised to hear him say that. I just think
I kind of want to show a clip of the show
from yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, should we finish explaining the theme? Because we were doing so good. I don't know what changed, but we suddenly backed up.
We were so close to
we were like, you were starting to explain the show.
Yeah,
and it was 8:15 my time.
What's up?
God damn.
Oh,
now Kathy's here. Oh shit.
Hold on.
We're going till 2 a.m. tonight, boys.
You want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi, Kathy. Kathy, we need to talk turkey, Kathy, about doing Zucchini Boys.
This is not the venue for this.
Oops, I'm screaming in his ear. I just made.
This is not the venue for this.
See the camera? See where that?
Oh, okay. I just made a dark cherry and white peach cobbler that was really good.
Holy shit! Tell her I said holy shit.
Holy shit? Is that what you said?
I said holy shit.
And we had what else do we have? Lobsters, which kind of easy, Oh
my god!
Some rolls with honey butter.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, honey butter and pepper.
Oh hell yeah, girl!
They were good.
See, that's why she needs to be on Zucchini Boys. I mean, listen to that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Now that I have a new kitchen, right, Sammy?
Oh, dude, I can't wait.
Oh, he left.
Sam is not into liking his mom.
He doesn't want to talk. Okay.
You have to ask him questions. He's like,
okay.
You have to ask him direct questions.
Okay, Sam, how's the weather?
What are you in an elevator with him?
If you want, you can call me off stream. I don't know why you don't call me.
He wants you to call him right now.
Call
him on the phone right now.
Sure. Yeah, I would.
Hey, Kathy,
I have so many.
There's someone in chat named the Spicy Guy that says, "Holy shit, my TV's about to short circuit. Too much beauty." So there you go. I think they're hitting on you.
Did somebody really say that about me?
Yes. Well, I don't know, but it doesn't say specifically who it's about. But they said it right after you showed up. So I'm going to say it's your compliment. Go for it.
Well, that is incredibly kind. Thank you very much.
Oh, there you go.
All right, I have to go wash dishes.
Oh shit.
I know.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye, Timmy. We will do it when I get back from Utah. Woo!
Let's keep that in context. She meant the cooking show. Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye, Mom.
Okay, bye. Love
Good
you,
to see
Dad.
you.
Comes in. What if someone comes into chat and heard that? I need to explain what it was about. Just like yesterday when they had a children's rodeo part at the rodeo, and my friend asked I wasn't there because I was doing all the announcing in different parts, and asked my friend, how was it? He goes, the children's rodeo was hot. He meant that it was 95 degrees out. I said, I bet there's a better way to say that.
Somebody clipped that. Somebody clipped Timmy saying that.
The children's rodeo was hot. Oh man. Hey, Sam's back.
We were so close. We were so close to.
But we were about to get derailed with something else, though, weren't we? What were we doing?
You know what? The road is filled with obstacles.
So let's just talk. Should we just start?
Let's just keep going. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys were talking about some clip from SSS. We don't need to do that.
I kind of want you to see it. But yeah, we can keep going.
But you guys, I know that we're trying to make the timing better on this. So let's start. Okay, so as we're saying,
Nate, set up the clip. Like look up the clip.
Wow.
Sam, that's on your end, I'm guessing.
Flash flood
Yeah.
until 3 a.m. The flash flood warning's getting pushed, and yeah. Yep.
It's getting pushed, or that means they're extending it?
It's going, yeah, they're extending it.
Okay.
They're extending it.
We just went through that kind of stuff a few weeks ago with a bunch of tornadoes and stuff, and it all went faster than we thought, which was nice. But the one tornado that touched down around here touched down around a school, and everyone was like, oh shit. But the school was built in the middle of nowhere because it's for like farm kids, and so it was at night. And it's in the summer, so nobody was there. So
I meant nobody was there because it's in South Dakota.
Yeah, see, that's like, it's like, yeah, I didn't be like, it's there for the farm kids and stuff.
Wait, but
like
did
the thing is, they'd
it?
already explained it, so you were too late with your 1982 joke. What?
Do they build it in the middle of nowhere for farm kids so the farm kids don't have to be near other people? Like, they want to keep them away from all of us norms?
Keep them away from the city folk? No, they do that because some places, like, they get, this state is mostly, on this side, it's all fucking agriculture, right? Like, the land is all farmland, and so you get and we don't have any big, we don't have very big towns, so so you can get way out there where some of those people, if you didn't have this, would drive like an hour or two every day to get their kid to school, and that's different than driving an hour to get your kid to school in LA, because you're talking about like 100 miles, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's why they do that. But luckily when the tornado touched, nobody was there, so nobody got hurt. And I like that you guys were like, okay, no kids are dead, let's get to the jokes. So that was luckily good. No, it's good to have those reflexes.
When the tornado touched, the only people that get hurt were farm kids.
You're such a bitch. Anyways, but what's weird is like, so it came right close to a town that got fucking destroyed last year, and they've got everything
came
rebuilt.
All over that town.
Yeah, and it's almost got right back to it. So when I hear farm kid, I think Huckleberry Finn. Man, some of you guys need to go outside. Dark Queen Mia says, Timmy also never explained anything to Sam. I know. This show could also be called Trailer Boys, co-hosted by Timmy's Wasted Breath.
Okay.
No, I meant just like explain to either one of you about like South Dakota and stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Oh, are you taking offense to that? I'm just kidding, man. Okay. But you said okay the way you say okay when you might be offended.
No, it was okay when I'm like, let's explain the show.
Oh, okay. It wasn't your bit, so we have to stop it.
No, was it a bit?
No, I don't
know. Were you doing a bit? Did none of that happen to me?
None of that happened. Dude, I don't even live in South Dakota. I'm in Sam's basement.
He's such a long bit.
Well, the bit's been being your guy's friend. Jesus.
All right, how do the points work for chat?
What you explain it. It's your complicated ass system.
All right, the points. The chat votes yes or no, and by a percentage of how many people guess yes or no, we will give the movie 0, 1, 2, 3, or 100%, which has only happened once. If that, or has it never happened? It's happened once, right?
For the lift.
Okay, for the lift.
Hey, Nate,
yes.
while he's finishing explaining, please sort by
it
name
gets
again.
4
Thank you.
points for that. And this is the Gooby point system. If you get 0 to 25%, it shows here on this graphic, 0 to 25% is 0 points. And this is yeses. 25 to 50, 1, 50 to 75, 2, 75 to 100, 3, 100, 4. And I know there's that little overlap there. I think we can figure it out. Yeah. And so that's the Goobywood point system. So all you have to do is vote 1 for no, 2 for yes. And the reason we do that is so when we say, hey, we're going to give that a 2, and it's a good thing, it matches up with the audience saying, hey, I'm going to give that a 2. Why Gooby? Because you guys are Goobywood, and you gotta, if you can make it in Goobywood, you can make it anywhere.
Gooby was a movie we saw early on that kind of broke everybody's brain.
Yeah, well, the problem was Gooby was so many people were voting. What was it? Goobywood was the movie that showed us that the old point system was flawed.
True. That's what it was. Yeah. Because Sam's friend submitted Gooby and he was like, you know what? He should get more points. I need to fix the point system.
No, but it was a thing where people, it was divisive. Everyone loved it or hated it. And it ended up getting no points, but it's still so many people loved it or something like that.
True. Well, and those points go towards a seasonal leaderboard. And just to see what our top 10 looks like right now, let me get rid of the thing with the words.
I forget what the old point system was.
The Gorf point system. I don't think we had a name for it. Anyway.
But how did it work? I forget.
You don't watch the VODs?
No, I just forget how the old point system worked.
If you guys start explaining the old point system, I'm going to go away.
Yeah. So look at this. Flange just get 82 points, and he's been submitting fire. Flange just won the season before. We have a rule where you can't win back-to-back seasons because we feel you should take some time off. Flange is back, hunting for the crown once again. Silent Tally, very, very close. Lobaka, we fixed Lobaka's name. He had 2 different names, so we combined the 2 names, and now he's in 3rd. Niamix, Abby Sally, Ilium Works, Voodoo Cowboy, Fudgy Stuff, Butterfly Beulah, and Dark Bastard. That's our top 10.
Man, Flames is kind of starting to pull away, as they would say in they say that in race cars or something, right? Starting to pull away from the crowd. No, not pulling out.
I say pulling out a lot.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Because you always have to be like, it can't be my kid. I pulled out.
You're right. I was gonna say. Nate says I say pulling out. I was gonna say to prostitutes. That's who you say that to. But yeah, you guys got a lot of donos. Did you read all the donos yesterday, Sam? Because they were just still showing lit up on my screen. Did you guys read?
Oh yeah. We read them.
Darren read them all, and it went so smoothly.
Weird.
Oh, we developed a great system of reading donos where Nate, who the chat couldn't hear, would tell Darren what the donos said and what it was for, and he would kind of game of telephone it.
Wow.
And so Nate would be like, away Stork away donates $50 for and says, Darren, you guys are so great. And then Darren would say, the Storkmeister donates $500 and says, great times with all.
So we're gonna start watching trailers soon. Should we start coming attractions? Oh wait, were you done?
Sure.
Explaining
yeah, before
this?
we get into coming attractions, talking about Flanja and how he's so far in the lead, he actually won last week. And so I kind of just think we should start with last week's thing before we get into coming attractions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Let me hit the button.
Oh,
Do you have the stream pulled up to me?
Oh wow! Look at that. What are we doing with that?
This was the last 10 minutes. 20 minutes? It might have been half an hour.
Wait, did you have that up that long? No, I've been watching it. Oh shit! I just blew up your spot. Sorry.
no, of yesterday's stream.
Oh, okay. Wait, this is all the stream was it the last few minutes?
Few minutes, like 20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes about. Yeah.
What was the sound? Did you have music playing?
Some of it was me going.
That was 10 minutes.
I would say, I'm looking at this. I'm thinking, the Pixie song from the end of Fight Club would be good. Or just like sexual healing. Or just banjo music would be good, right?
Eventually, we started playing Derude Sandstorm.
Yeah.
Samstorm.
Peace up to Trevor, man. Sam, do you remember we're driving between Arkansas and New Orleans and just blasting that? Trevor kept blasting that song. Love it. Love it.
So yeah, a legit 20 minutes of this.
I am
for
sad
like 10
I
minutes
missed it.
for 10 minutes I didn't blink. It had to be like at least 10 minutes I didn't blink.
Were your eyes okay?
Yeah.
No,
Right.
your eyes were all, you were like rubbing your eyes were all teary when you stopped.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And I was working on some eye work. I was trying to get my
It's all happening.
This thing is nicer than my apartment.
what's his name?
Surely you can't be serious.
Pennywise
I am serious.
eye going.
And don't call me Shirley.
Sam, don't talk over my video.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.
Mr. Musk.
That's gonna leave a mark.
She's beauty and she's grace.
Hey, you guys!
It's not a man purse, it's called a satchel.
You can't sit with us.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
I know it was you, Fredo. You broke my heart.
As F, you sit on a throne of lies.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Why do you need a trailer if you're already at the movie? You're already there.
Maximum security military base. Incredible scientific experiments
tried so hard to
that
find
go
this, you
beyond
guys.
human imagination.
It's only on YouTube.
Germs capable of spreading panic across the world. A biochemical time bomb set by a renegade
No, I mean, I
officer,
don't think it's even
Colonel
on YouTube.
Whitlock.
When the night closes in and you're ready to begin.
I'm working on a fan poster for this.
Oh God. I really hope AR help us get for assault rifle hosting.
Two men. Their assignment, to stop the Colonel.
Is this the same trailer?
Yeah.
I don't remember the music.
And a
I think we were
group of
laughing too much.
environmentalists
Yeah.
caught up in the middle of it all.
We were blown away.
Animal Protector. A story of bravery and treason. David Carradine is Colonel Whitlock in Animal Protector.
Perfect.
Man, I saw Animal Protector this week and I was really surprised at how great the martial arts choreography was.
I would point out something really funny about this. But,
all of it?
There's this part right here in the middle where
their assignment,
they stab a guy, and usually you don't leave like a guy who you've just like kind of disabled this alive.
And a group of environmentalists caught up in the middle of it all.
Like, oh shit, this sucks.
Like that guy was like not defeated in any way. He was like, "Oh, I need a break."
I gotta sit down.
And what's going through his mind? He's like, man, how am I gonna deal with this shit? You know, like what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do about this?
They're like, "This will slow him down."
Cool. Last week I told you guys, even though I ended up streaming, I told you guys, oh man, this canker sore is really, really, really bad, and I might not be able to stream. So do you think he's thinking the same thing? He's like, do you think I can call in sick for this? Oh my god,
No.
you know, like
I can't lose this job.
if I called you guys and said, I don't know if I can stream tonight, some commandos just came in here. They stabbed me in the gut, and then they just pulled their knife out and left. They didn't shoot me. They didn't punch me off a cliff. You know. Anyways, that's a great trailer.
Saved my life.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. And that's why Flange is in the lead, everybody. So that's fucking come correct, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, dude. And let's talk about coming correct. You need to announce it first. No, but for submitting a trailer, watch the shit. Make sure there's no titties in it that are naked. Or you got to make sure it's not too long. You got to make sure it looks like that we can see it okay and hear it okay. Right? That's about right, guys?
Yeah. Should we watch coming attractions?
Yeah. Oh, and context always helps. Nate and I both have a skip if they don't have context. Well, I don't know if Sam does that too.
Beefy Mike says, Tim, me and the boys are into canker sores over here in Michigan. Hit us up.
I'm not sure what that means. I like it though.
I would love it if one day you were like, yeah, so I've been hanging out with Beefy Mike and the boys, and we're just like, we talk about canker sores.
Just rip it up over canker sores.
Have a good old time. Beefy Mike and the boys are the best.
Beefy Mike and the boys. How did he know what I call my dick and balls?
All right, ready?
Because that's how you come correctly. Oh no, here comes Beefy Mike and the boys.
I thought you call your dick Beefy Michael. I thought it was a little bit more formal than that.
Yeah, but if I'm like with a relative, I call it Beefy Mike.
Why a relative? Why? Yeah, why are you with a relative?
Because I wanted to give you guys some South Dakota ammo. There you go.
Okay.
All right, I give up. Sam?
If I'm with my hot cousin.
Here comes hot. That's what I call my balls, the hot cousins. Beefy Mike and the hot cousins. That's our co-host names for Load? I'm sorry, I'm getting us way off track.
Are you guys ready for coming attractions?
Do it.
Yeah, let me hit the button.
Tell me when.
Does that play music when you do that, Nick?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Now.
What the fuck? Just seeing the title of that. Oh no.
Carver has his first new zombie movie coming out in over 30 years. No one knows anything about it, except it'll premiere here, exclusively in Carverville, Halloween night.
Is the projector ready?
Do you need anything else?
No. Start the movie. What is this?
Holy shit, did they rip off Demons?
You just roll the film and it turns the actors into the living dead. It's the power to suck the souls out of everyone in its vicinity.
We can stop them from spreading.
Mesmerian had all the knowledge. If he were here, he'd know what to do.
Your films must be burned. You have to destroy them all.
Go to the theater. Stop the projector. That's the last film.
No frickin' way.
Run! I just got my driver's license. I can drive.
I'm trying to get away from it! It's in the same damn car as us! Stop!
Take it low. Strong like water.
It's Andy. Grab something and hit him on the head.
This is the most convoluted zombie plot.
It's it's the same plot as Demons, only Demons didn't have a bunch of exposition.
hurry up!
Yeah.
Demons just had the movie turn the moviegoers evil.
What?
Yeah.
Take it low.
Which, by the way, is all you need to do.
Oh God, can you drive?
Oh, that's Henry Zerny?
Have you seen
Whoa,
my
I
kid?
thought it was
Oh,
George
weird.
Clooney.
Dean, should have been home an
I
hour
thought it was
ago.
Mark Hamill.
Your mom's
Bruce
gonna be very
McCullough.
upset with you.
R.L. Stein.
Costume, witch, right?
Oh, it's not a costume. I was sweeping the floor. Okay, fine. 1 month detention.
Mrs. Boneyard, please.
Yeah, that's
Mrs.
coming soon, you
Boneyard.
guys. All right. So,
Wow.
that's the movie Demons, which I know you guys have watched. I'm pretty sure you've watched the trailer for on here, but it's a classic Italian horror movie. People go watch a movie, and the movie's about demons and shit, and it starts turning the audience into demons, and they have glowing eyes. And when I said, "Oh, this movie's ripping off demons," the next shot was zombies with glowing eyes.
Hey, steal from the best.
I guess, but they also added all this convoluted, like Sam said, it's like, why there's so much talk about like why it's happening. It's like, dude, it's a zombie movie. All the best zombie movies don't explain what's going on.
I mean, like, yeah, they go like, oh, the movie's turning people evil. And then they go, we got to destroy every movie. And then that's the last movie. And then, oh, a theater full of people saw it. And then like, it's
like,
so
hey,
much
Zombie
like-
Town, you may not be, I don't know if you're going to destroy every movie, but I know one you've destroyed.
My favorite part of zombie movies is that like the concept of zombies don't exist, so they don't know what to call them. You know, It's like new. They're like, these people are back from the dead and walking around.
You know, when they made Night of the Living Dead, this is not what we called zombies. Zombies was more of a thing related to Haiti, which is like a reanimated dead person, but not like a brains kind of thing. And so in Night of the Living Dead, he calls them ghouls. I don't even think they say zombies in Day of the Dead or Dawn of the Dead. In
That's
fact,
what I'm saying. They rarely say zombies in any of the
Yes. Oh, that's what
zombie
you meant.
movies.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. And it's weird.
All right, you got another one, Sam?
Now it's
yeah.
Man, that was
more.
That was kind of a bummer. That just was a bummer of a trailer.
What's your big goal, dream?
I want to be an astronaut.
Oh my God. You're serious. Okay.
Looks familiar.
I wanted this for almost 30 years.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff.
No, her, the lady.
Oh.
Every decision I've made with the space program in mind.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Jose Hernandez, sir. I'm an engineer.
You're the new guy, right? That third floor men's room needs toilet paper.
Going to space. It's a stupid dream. Last 10 candidates were chosen from 12,962 applicants. It's never gonna happen.
Those people who got into the program, what do they have that you don't?
Well, that
They
one
have
guy had a
skills that I
cool
don't
picture with his
have.
dogs.
It's taken them years to get where they are, but there's no guarantee. I know this is hard on everybody. My body hurts, I can't sleep. I know I can make this work. Over the last 10 years, I've applied to the space program 12 times, and I've been on the verge of giving up after each and every rejection. But you know what, sir? Here I am. So you could turn me down again, but rest assured, I'll be standing here again in a year.
We grew up watching our people make sacrifices. It's on us now.
Tenacity is a superpower.
This may not be your future, but it will always be your past.
Who better to leave this planet and dive into the unknown than a migrant farm worker?
5, 4, 3, 2.
You're not crying, are you, Pa?
No, hombre, no. Some dirt got into my eye.
I dig it.
Yeah, you do. Hey, Nate left.
I mean, it's cheesy. You know, it's like a cheesy PG movie, but like, I don't know. I haven't seen a movie like that in a while. That's just like that
true.
kind of like, just like, hey, we're gonna.
Is that like Rudy,
We're
but in
gonna
space instead of a short guy?
Yeah, at the end, they're in space, and the space shuttle breaks, and the moon grows a mouth and starts going. What's his name in the movie? I don't know. I didn't catch it, but anyways. I've been on the joke. Okay. You got more?
I wish instead of the line, who better to go into the unknown than a migrant farm worker, it was, you want me out of your country so bad, just shoot me into space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works.
I honestly think that story would be better as a comedy. You know what I mean? Like that joke would have been great and not lose the point, you know?
I don't know.
I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't know. It might be great. What
I want to see it. And I will say this, Amazon Prime released, what was that? 13 Lives? Is that what it was called? The movie about the soccer team that got stuck in the thing.
Yeah, you said that was good.
I feel like that was a very underrated movie. I feel like it just kind of got overlooked, and it was because it was like that kind of movie that was just like a kind of human tale told in a very like straightforward way. It was Ron Howard. It was some really good Ron Howard. Joel Edgerton and Viggo Mortensen were great in it. They were excellent. It's a fascinating story, and yeah. Was there someone else? Oh, I think Colin Farrell.
Taking 13 lives.
13 lives.
13 lives. All the boys.
Somebody said that in chat. Yeah.
Good job, chat. Timmy, you want to start us off and pick a movie?
Guys, the winds are picking up and the rains are flying, so I'm gonna have to just get out of here.
Take care of your fam.
Everything's all ready, but I'm glad. One last point of business.
Yes,
we've been talking about it for a while. Next week,
I'm cutting off my dick.
Should we do the Trailer Boys draft? Fantasy football's coming up. I think it's no time like the present to do this.
Yep.
I think you should figure out the rules and explain it in a Reddit post for everyone, and then we'll do it.
For next week or for what?
Yeah, if you want to do it next week.
I'm down to do it next week. I'll write up the rules for next week. It's going to take a little tweaking to the submission forms.
Give us an example of what the plan is so people can start thinking about it now.
The plan is, all right, so do you guys want to do it blind or not blind? And blind would mean that people submit movies, they submit their titles, they submit a genre that the movie is in, and then a context. Blind would be we get to see the name. Not blind.
Of the movie?
Or not blind would be we don't get to see the name. Blind would be we get to see the name. So we would only go off the description that's left.
Blind is kind of fun.
I think that's more fun. And we don't see the submitter either, right?
So here's how it works.
I call flanges. I got dibs on flange trailers.
Is that we get the I think 7 categories. Yeah, 7 categories because it's going to move faster, and that would be 21 trailers altogether. And we pick movies within these, and so you think like action, comedy, like horror, basic kind of categories, wild card. And we have to fill out that roster of like of trailers. So instead of watching a trailer and voting on it, we're going to pick a trailer and be like, all right, this is my trailer. I'm going to pick this one.
Based on the context, but not knowing the name of the movie.
And we're going to snake draft it. Like, so like it would start out where like Timmy would watch the first trailer. I'd pick the second trailer. Nate would pick the third and fourth trailers. I would pick the fifth trailer. Timmy would pick the sixth and seventh trailer. I'd pick the eighth trailer. So that's how a snake draft works, you know? And at the end of it, you would see our full roster of trailers, and you guys would vote on whose is the best 7 trailers.
Seems fun. Yeah, I think if you give more details in the rules on a Reddit post,
I was muted.
To pick them up.
Thunder Bunny's asking if it's open or only for those on the leaderboard.
It's open. Open.
Okay, cool.
And then the other thing is that whoever wins doesn't have to eat a little piece of poop.
Dr. Quintana MD, I agree. They said I have adult ADHD. I got lost. Yeah, I'm gonna need that written out at some point. But
basically, it's
I liked listening. But
I think the thing is, you vote on us.
I'm just kidding.
We're doing the picking, and then you guys get to vote.
Yeah.
All right.
Sound good?
Yeah, I think it's interesting.
So we'll get started. I got a trailer pick, but yeah, that's going to be fun. And so we'll have more details soon. Watch the Reddit, you guys. That is it just
Watch
Trailer Boys?
Yeah.
I'll do it on the Whitest Kid Reddit.
Yeah, we'll put it in the
and
Whitest
Trailer
Kids
Boys.
one. Okay, cool.
You can cross-post it.
Yeah.
I have one quick bye, Sam.
Be
stay safe,
Sam.
buddy. Make sure that
me
baby doesn't
updated.
get too scared, you know?
Yeah, keep your computer away from the window that may get rain in it.
There you go.
Yep.
I'm going to. I got one quick piece of business, Nate. Before we watch the first trailer, I can't see where it came out in chat, but Debilify said, "Hey Timmy, quit messing with your canker sore and eat some yogurt." I got 3 points to that. First of all, what if you did this? Hey Timmy, have you tried eating yogurt for your canker sores? Yes, I've been eating every fucking day. Hey Timmy, are you picking at your canker sore right now? No, I was eating some food because my canker sore is finally going down and I can eat regular food again. And also, fucking don't tell people what to do. Does phrasing your shit that way ever work? Does anyone ever take your advice seriously and listen to you?
Debilify, I still like you.
I still like you. I just don't think you should be able to type words. Okay,
I think H2 GAC, if you pee on it,
hold on. Come on in. No one will see you. Are you home? Obviously.
Yeah, I'm right here.
All right.
Obviously, I'm here. I am home.
Nate, I was talking to my daughter. You heard how there was love and sincerity in my voice, right?
Yeah, you're talking to me.
Yeah, so you had to. I wasn't talking to you.
You peed on it. It works with jellyfish stings.
What? What'd you pee on?
Your canker sore.
Yeah, open it up. Pee in my mouth, Nate.
Clip it.
I'm ready.
Clip it. I'm ready.
Okay, shoot. Oh, by the way, everybody, I had a huge ass fucking nosebleed right before the stream tonight. It was
I wish you didn't clean it up. I
know it looked badass because right here stuck on my mustache. Had like a blood Hitler mustache.
Blood Hitler, great title for a movie.
That is a great title. That'd be the first album from whatever we were saying was a funny Timmy's Wasted Breath. Someone said would be a good band name. Blood Hitler, Timmy's Wasted Breath. Yeah. All right, we ready?
Yes.
Trailer numero uno. Here we go.
Yes.
The AUGHTS, starting now.
Damn it.
I feel like this is a great way to start this.
In an ancient time, Earth
I bet we've watched this for something else.
Not by man, but by gods from the sky. 7 mystics banded together to fight the invaders. They created the Dragon Balls. Now the signs have appeared again. The evil has returned. And only one chosen warrior has the power to defeat this threat.
I'm not ready for this. You are the only one who can do it.
With this Dragon Ball, I take my vengeance.
That's Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
We have to find the Dragon Balls before the eclipse.
Oh, wow.
Let's go. We'll go, but we go together. Cool.
This spring, the battle for our world
Who are you?
will begin.
Would this be a low point for Chow Yun Fat?
Yeah, probably. He did a couple other stinker-looking movies around this time, but I mean, this has to be the worst. Especially since he's, you know, if I were him, I'd be bummed like that they asked me to do it. It's like, I'm not even Japanese. You just are doing you're just looking for who's a famous Asian guy right now. It's probably how they got to him, you know. That trailer wasn't even fun. I like spaced out, man. You know what I mean? God, you know a movie sucks when you can't make a good trailer, right?
You seen that movie?
No, but I bet it sucks. I mean, have you seen it? Yes,
yeah.
Of course you have.
When we were ranking our mid watches, you know, when we started being like, you know, let's take this serious and get some metrics involved. That was a movie we watched, and it was at the bottom of the list for a very long time. It was very hard to beat on something being worse than that. And I think maybe the Tekken movie was worse. Yeah. Bring back the mids ranking. It's tough because like the thing with the mids ranking is it's like it was one of those things like, do you like this or this or this? And as I think we're over like 100 movies now or something, or we're up there. And so
you've been doing a while.
It took you like half an hour to get them all together, but it was pretty interesting.
We are never into taking half an hour to do anything. We do go way faster than that. By the way, this is Mid Hunters. So what should we do for this trailer?
No. So for this trailer, I'm saying like, you know, for the trailer, it's hard to separate church and state here. So it's like, I know the movie's bad, but the trailer, I give it a 1, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give it a 1 too. It's like, okay. It wasn't a great trailer. And by the way, for people who haven't played before, it's like we don't, even if we know the movie sucks. Like I haven't even seen this movie. This is one of those movies that I know sucks. Everybody fucking hates it. Everybody hates this movie. You know what I mean? But you put all that to the side, and you just watch the trailer. And we see good trailers for shit all the time. This, in my opinion, was not one of them. This would be a mid trailer. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm only
one
giving
from
it
me,
1 point.
one from Nate. What does chat give it?
Chat
They're
is
not into it.
Not even a point. So
2 points for Slut Boy. That is going to World's Worst Boy. So there you go.
No, it's 1 point for World's Worst Boy.
We don't minus when it's us. When it's just 2 of us.
True. Good call, Timmy.
It is true because it's your rules. You fucking made that up.
It's Sam's rules. It's your guys' show.
Whatever.
I'm just here to push the buttons, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so play a trailer. Push a button.
Okay.
Nate, I love you. By the way, I really honestly do like that we start with that horrible bullshit movie commercial thing. It's a commercial for watching movies that makes you not want to watch movies. But I do like that we start with it because it really gets the engines roaring for the energy we need here, which is what are we doing here?
What's funny, so like I am going through this and it's like because it's the 2000s, so it's a lot of stuff that I know we've seen, right? So should I be picking things that I've seen and I like, or should I go more for things that I have no idea? So is quandary the right word? I feel that's not the right word.
What are you describing right now?
Picking movies I've seen or movies I have not heard of before.
Yeah, you have moral quandary. Yeah.
I'm trying to pick things that I know we haven't watched, because some of these I'm like, we've definitely watched these, even somewhat recently.
And someone said you actually say the year before the trailer. Love to. People need to. It would also help if You guys put the year in. Some people do, some people don't. So, if you can remember it, do that. That'd be great. But yeah, we could look them up too. Anyways, you got one?
I do.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting. There's a lot to choose from. A lot of people are hyped.
So you
Like, this
don't.
could be a very good category, and I agree.
Who is he? He exists in a world beyond your world.
Ooh, that's the music.
It is. It really is.
He does. He lives a life where nothing is beyond.
2001.
He takes what he wants when he wants.
So they were trying to. People was trying to get stuff to have like a Matrix and/or Pulp Fiction feel, you know.
He finds you.
With that kind of.
Good job.
Oh my God,
You
man.
have a problem.
Did you know that I can buy nuclear warheads for $40 million each? Hell, I buy half a dozen and even get a discount.
What do you think is going to happen if he starts tying up loose ends?
Is that Sam Shepard?
My employer wants to meet you. He'll pay
Whoa.
you just to meet you, Stan.
Ever heard of Operation Swordfish?
Nope.
It's a sweet deal. $9.5 billion. Do you have any idea of how much money that is? We're going over the phone line.
Yeah, it's $9.5
Pop the
billion.
firewall. Sit back, wait for the money. So what we need from you, Stanley, is a worm. Marco, let's give him some incentive.
Hey, what are you doing?
I have been told that the best crackers in the world can do this in 60 minutes. Unfortunately, I need someone who can do it in 60 seconds.
You're kidding.
Go! 45 seconds.
You're gonna get these people killed!
20.
Who are you?
I'm not what you think I am.
More time.
Come on, stand. 15. I think that you think I'm a bank robber. The truth is that I'm worse.
Control, be advised that this is now an aerial pursuit.
Hold on. 3, 2, 1. Too bad. You gotta die.
No, wait.
Not everything ends the way you think it should.
John Travolta, Hugh Jackman, Halle Berry, and Don Cheadle. Swordfish.
It was Sam Shepard. All right. Listen. Although the trailer didn't show my favorite part of the movie, which you couldn't show in a trailer, and we couldn't show it on Trailer Boys if you did put it in the trailer. That was a great trailer, really. You know, it had a lot more energy than that last one. It showed some really silly shit, and it was very 2000s.
Yes. I loved also the voiceover at the end, the music.
Yes.
It's a 2-pointer for me. But let me ask you this.
2-pointer for me. Yes, go
Say
ahead, man.
we didn't just watch this, and I was like, Timmy, like a call and response. First thing that comes to your head when I say the movie Swordfish. What is
Halle Berry's tits?
There we go. And that's like, I remember when the movie came out, that was like anything, that was everything. Like apparently she's like, yeah, I'll do this movie for this much money if you want me to do that one scene. And they were like, sure. And then that was the whole story for the movie.
They, and wasn't it kind of like she almost did that to prepare for Monsters Ball? Because that was her second big nude thing, and that was also like a Oscar-winning movie, very serious, very depressing sex scene and all that kind of stuff.
I thought Monsters Ball came out before this, though.
No, it was right after. Yeah, you know, you always know more about movies than me, so I'll just go with you.
You don't have to be cranky with me.
Oh, come on. I'm not being cranky. You know it's not real.
Put your hat on.
Oh, I got it. I'll put it on. Here we go. Can you read it? You guys, can you read it? Salty Crew.
I'm giving Swordfish.
It looks good.
2 points.
Hey, is that a swordfish? No, that's a shark. Anyways.
On a slightly more academic note, they helicoptered the bus for that scene. Oh, I missed it. They helicoptered the bus for that scene for Swordfish, which featured the brilliant documentary Los Angeles Plays itself. Interesting.
Okay, so Monsters Ball came out Wide release February 2002, but it came out for Oscar season in November 2001. Swordfish, I believe, was a summer 2001 movie, but we will look it up. Swordfish, June 8th. Yep. So they're probably shot very close to each other. I would guess Swordfish was shot first, though, because it's a bigger budget movie. Monsters Ball, more of a low budget drama. So I would guess she did do that, you know. Timmy knows a lot about Hallie's titties. Hey, you know, study what you know. Study what you love. You know.
Follow your passions.
Follow your passions. My passions are sweet naked boobies. God, I hope my daughter's not in the room next door. Anyways, 2 points for me.
If she watches this later in life, right?
Oh, dude.
And she sees the scene right now, what would you want to say to the future version of your daughter?
Say, listen, future version of my daughter. I know this is the 800th or 900th most embarrassing thing you've seen of me since you became an adult, but it still might be embarrassing, so I'm sorry. Like, this is so low on the list. It's funny because you're right, it is embarrassing, but it's so low on the list for my personal background.
Do you think by the time she watches all these, she's going to be like, man, my dad was a creep, or she's just going to be like, yeah, that's him?
I don't know. Can you see her, like, you know, dating somebody or married or whatever, like seeing somebody and is like, oh, your dad was this guy? Yeah, because I'll be dead. And I'm just kidding. My mom, I'm very much my mother's bloodline. They all live into their 90s or 100, so I'll be around. But anyways, so you know, whatever boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, whatever person will be like, hey, so your dad was in this? Yeah, can we watch some? Yeah.
Do we have to?
Well, yeah, so like, seriously, I go through this with every person I date. Oh my God, you know, like.
She's like, this is the last date we'll have after you watch this.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to give that 2. Chat gives it 3. No, Chat's giving it 2. Very close to 3, but didn't get 3.
2, 2, 2. 2's across the board. 6 points.
6
to
points. To Intense Whooshing. 6 points.
Ooh, I love that name. References to Twin Peaks. Okay, so we got another trailer ready for y'all. Could you sort by name again, Nathaniel? We're getting a lot of submissions tonight. Please.
Yeah, we do have a lot of submissions tonight. Yeah. I think we're up to 152.
I've heard, holy shit. I've heard of this movie. I've not seen it. Here we go.
Wake up, Los Angeles.
I remember something my mom told me. She said, decide what you want to be in life and start being it. I bought the suit, I made up this resume, and it worked.
Thanks, mister.
Cheers.
To the man who came out of nowhere and changed my life forever.
This morning, David?
Sure is, Hank.
Hey, how'd your big review go?
Oh, that's this morning.
I wouldn't be surprised if you get Employee of the Month.
According to your file, you haven't met your quota this quarter.
Really? You're fired.
Sorry,
I was fired. Great. How'd the skank take it when you told her?
David, we have to talk. I found these and they're not mine.
Are you sure? They look like yours.
I don't like anything writing up my...
You have had a bad day.
Whoa! It's the girl from The Office.
It's not really, Hank.
Oh!
What is going on in here?
That is Peter Chase.
That's Pam
And
from
Steve
The Office.
Zahn. Oh, yeah, okay. Steve Zahn, who once came up to us, whitest kids, at an award show and said he thought we were great. So we were like, thank you. We think you're great too.
Unemployment.
Nice fella.
Everything that you say is a lie.
Christina Applegate,
Have a good one.
Employee of the Month.
Hey, let's go through this one more time.
Christina Applegate's like, well, being in a movie with Matt Dillon being shitty, worked for Cameron Diaz, so you know. I don't know. That trailer was all right. What'd you think? I'm not really sure what I thought about it.
It felt very
muted?
mid.
You're there. Yeah,
Felt
it
very
did.
mid there.
It did. It did mid. I agree with y'all.
I wasn't really feeling it. What's the story?
Yep.
He gets fired, then he like goes nuts.
Yeah, and it didn't really come across that hard. Again, I very easily floated out of it. Listen, guys, Gooby Wood, I have ADHD really bad. I take pills and stuff for it. When the government's not fucking us over, there's currently a Vyvanse shortage, and it's like, so I'm going to start making meth, but I do have ADHD, and so if a movie loses my attention, if a trailer loses my attention, that's not necessarily a point against it. But the good ones hold my attention. Swordfish held my attention. Most of the low points the last 2 weeks held my attention because that was just a sick ass fucking category, So, but that one didn't do it for me. So 1 for me. Nate, is there a way for you to move the score so I can see the percentage?
Well, I keep having to move you around though. You keep moving around, so it's harder. I'll move my head a little bit because I'm not.
Maybe you
moving
move it
so
up
much.
or something. I don't know.
You see it now?
Yeah. So they're giving it 1 point. It's only been up for a minute.
It's only been up for a minute.
What are you giving it?
I don't think I'm going to give it points.
All right, 1 from us.
Like technically, yes, it came in the 2000s. Other than that, I don't know.
Technically, it is a movie, and technically it is a trailer.
Yeah, but I don't think like anything outside of that made me be like, oh, I'd watch this on like Mid Hunters or something, like
right.
It didn't have the one hook for me. So
right.
That's on me.
And that one was from 2004, kids, by the way.
All right. And so chat has given that 1 point. So who submitted that?
3 points to Dark Queen Mia. And her context says this movie is bad. The soundtrack is the most mid-2000s assembly in existence. It really sounded like that. It sounded like that kind of just like white noise elevator music from the early 2000s. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right.
All right. How many people submitted Miss March? I see it once.
Somebody submits it every week.
Every week, really?
Regardless of the theme.
You know what? But like, for instance, when people were submitting Old Boy during martial arts, which is way off. Argue with me later, people. I do appreciate Miss March getting submitted for everything.
Yeah. Speaking of martial arts, here's my next trailer.
See, you're saying that for a reason a lot of people would cancel you for.
I'm saying it to mess with you.
I know, but also.
Have you seen this movie?
No, I've seen some of his other stuff.
I really enjoy him as a actor, director guy.
He's an amazing Yakuza filmmaker. I mean, that's his like big thing, He's great.
I saw this in the theater.
If you kill him in one shot, he'll give you $10. How's that? You can't feel anything, can you?
Do it!
You told them you'd let them have the territory. Now why would you do that for these fucking jabs?
Is about the Yakuza going into America?
Kind of.
Fucking Jap 그래 막아라 바가야로.
God, he's good. He's got such a fucking face. What a great way to end that trailer.
Yeah.
Right?
The music is amazing too.
Yeah.
It's a very, very well done movie. Especially if you've seen like his other Yakuza movies, because he does a lot of them. Beat Takeshi does a lot of these
Beat
Yakuza
Takeshi is
movies.
all about Takeshi Kitano, I believe is his real name, but Beat Takeshi is what he goes by. Yep.
So
cool guy.
He does a ton of gangster Yakuza movies, and they kind of get heavy with the tropes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but it's go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm saying, and so this movie kind of goes into new territory where the premise is pretty much he is a disgraced Yakuza. Like, he's very good at what he does, but he has to cut the fingers off and stuff, and he accepts exile and he leaves and he goes to see his brother in Los Angeles, and his brother's just kind of like a fuck up, like kind of wannabe gangster. And so he gets his brother's friends together and they're like, let's make a name for ourselves in these LA streets. So it's interesting because a lot of it is in English, but it is, and it is shot in Los Angeles, and there are, a lot of American actors in it, but it's still like a Japanese movie in theme and everything too. So it's good.
When you talk about tropes, like, tropes is one of those things, like people also like to say plot holes when a movie's not spoon fitting them everything. And so people also like to say tropes now. Tropes are tropes, and you're right about the tropes, but sometimes people think tropes is a dirty word right away. And I don't think so for certain genres. Like Yakuza movies need to have some badass killings. It needs to have somewhat convoluted but still understandable inter-gang political machinations. You know what I mean?
You have to have that,
like a lot of gang in and out boss, and
yeah.
All that kind of stuff needs to be happening, and you have to have just a lot of badass, cold-hearted shit going down. Really,
for real.
Have you ever seen the Battles Without Honor and Humanity series? Any of those?
No.
Okay, so they're one of the original. They weren't the first Yakuza movies, but they were a big deal, and they came out starting in the 70s. He made 5 in like 2 years, then he made some more. But the first couple are based on true stories, then he just took the characters from there and made 3 more fictional stories, but they're fucking amazing. And but yeah, I've always wanted to see the Takeshi stuff. I've seen part of Outrage, but that's as far as I've gotten with him. I just watched it on a plane once, so that's something I'll get to. 2 points.
Let's text afterwards, because I can show you a bit of a collection of some of like the more hard to find ones too that he has,
Nice.
but they're in the same theme. But I also want to point out,
show you Yakuza,
Dirty Randy,
take you through beat Takeshi,
Domino's
show
Fleet,
him being a badass Yakuza,
Zation?
hitman for hire.
A lot of people were wrong here and voted 1. And when I say a lot, I mean just the 4.
You know what? I didn't try to sing over you shaming people, but I'm glad that I did.
No, I tried to go in between your lines. So I think I got enough out there, to shame these people that didn't like that trailer. And you're wrong. And that's okay. We have stupid people.
Yeah.
I give it 2 points. Timmy, what are you giving it?
2 points, baby. And
chat gives it 3. So
that is 7 points for who?
7 points for me. Not Dirty Randy or Domino's Fleet or Zation. That's Rex Bosworth, Champion of Man.
Sweet.
And I think, did Rex Bosworth start streaming recently too? I think Rex Bosworth has gotten into, I really got to give props to the community. Gooby Wood Extended, Mid Hunters Extended. We have a lot of people out there that have been doing watch parties, and it's been very fun for me. Because, I'll watch a movie by myself, but even watching with somebody that's like, or chat, it's been fucking great.
I was all by myself.
And some of you guys pick some great movies. Some of you guys pick some awful movies, though. And I'll still watch those. So. All right.
I was all by myself. Hold on. I got a trailer ready, but I need to do some business first. Debilify donated $10. Thank you, Debilify. And said, sorry about the yogurt thing, Timmy. I didn't mean it for it to come off that way. Love you guys. Thanks for the streams. Thank you so much for $10. I did not mean to guilt you into giving us money. Dude, I do that to everybody. If anybody comes at me with shit, I fucking do it, but I never mean it for real. Right, Nate? Right? You can back me up on that. Some of my best friends in the world. Okay, so he's just letting me hang on this. Nate, you're not going to back me up on that?
Yes. Timmy, what would you want me to say?
I said so Debilify donated $10, which is awesome.
And you guilted him
and then they apologized for the ogre thing. You didn't need to apologize for that.
Check my Venmo history of how many times I've sent apology money to Timmy.
Yeah, in fact, today that last 25 did not go through, so you need to try that again.
I'm deep in the hole. Timmy's gonna break
everybody
my
who's
knees
friends with you. Yeah, I hate
emotionally.
that thing. I hate that thing on Venmo where you can see what your friends are paying each other for, and everybody that's friends with us be like, "Yeah, some guy named Nate keeps sending Tim $10 like every day, or sometimes multiple times a day," and it's like he just has a crying emoji.
And like the praying hands. I'm sorry.
But anyways, we do love donations. We do love our fans too. And don't feel bad if I get on your case. It's just my way, and it's kind of how I operate.
Feel bad. Kind of feel bad.
Well, if you do something real shitty, they didn't say something really shitty. I just don't like it when people kind of command me without even finding out what I'm doing. You know what I mean? But it's okay. You know, it doesn't mean you need to feel bad about it. But if you're Domino's fleet, you should feel bad.
Yes.
Right?
Okay, we're agreeing.
Or Mythic.
Wait. There we go. And Mythic, yeah. Here.
And Mythic. That should fucking those
go,
fucking guys.
Go to your side. High five.
Yes.
Other side.
God damn it! I'm so bad at the internet. Okay, there we
go.
Wait, is that us giving the trailer a point? No, that's just
no. We're just agreeing. We're just agreeing on shit talking the people that watch this show on a regular basis
feds.
And interact.
Here's the thing, though.
And
It
they are
was on one of
appreciative
my
of.
streams. On one of my streams, me and Domino's got into it about something. I don't even fucking remember. And so, yeah, well, you knew that, and
No,
then
I've met him.
And then we went from there. You know, it kind of became a. I don't know. It'd be like a Michael Jordan and Larry Bird kind of thing, where it was like they're friendly, but it's a rivalry, right?
No, it's like Michael Jordan and a guy who is sitting in the stands that is kind of a Lakers fan, but he also yells at the Lakers fan. He's yelling at Michael Jordan was on the Lakers. He's a Bulls fan. He's a Bulls fan, but he's always talking shit. That's
I can't believe you would say that about me.
Is that your Michael Jordan?
No, then you call me the guy in the stands. Come on.
No, you're the Michael Jordan. He's the guy.
I was kidding, man. Good God. Abby Sally says, Nart and I are beefing right now. No, we're not talking about beefing that way. We're talking about beefing as like when you're arguing with somebody.
We're never beefing. Abby Sally, very funny person. Genuinely one of the funniest people in chat.
Dr. Finkelstein, great point. Dr. Finkelstein said, Nate, you're describing Jack Nicholson.
Yes.
That's so funny. You were. Okay, here's a trailer, because apparently that's what the show's about.
I owned this movie on DVD.
Not into Jesus. I've always wanted to see it, but it's long, so I haven't watched it.
And foreign.
I have no problem with that. I'm not racist.
This scene right here, it's in the beginning of the movie. It's amazing.
I bet, man. Mark DeCastro's helped do the action in this, I think.
Behind a veil of riches and reason lies a mystery hidden from view, killing all that get in its way. But now, two men sent to uncover the truth are about to encounter their greatest fear. A deadly secret, a dark power, even greater than they ever imagined. Universal Pictures and Studio Canal are proud to present an ancient legend. Now, a stunning cinematic vision. The film that took Europe by storm. Christoph Gans's masterpiece. Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Brotherhood of the Wolf. Good point. Do you think so? I don't know. I agree with you, theoretically.
Oh, have I been muted? I've been muted for a while.
Sorry. I wanted to see how much bullshit I could say and make it feel like I was actually replying to you. What do you think of Brotherhood of the Wolf?
I thought it looked good. And a lot of people in chat are saying it sucks, and we don't care. That's about the trailer.
You haven't seen it then?
No, I haven't. I've always wanted to see it. I bet it doesn't suck because a lot of people don't like fun.
I think it's good, but I think the trailer does a good job of selling you what it is without giving you the nut of, there is like a really cool part. Right? I don't want to say anything about it. I think you should see it. I think Vincent Cassel's great. I think it's an interesting movie, and it's weird. Obviously, I said it's so boring, but Timmy.
And it seems as I thought the trailer was way too vague, dude.
I think it's supposed to be a bit like you can, if you've seen the movie, you can tell that it's a little bit more vague, but it's interesting. The narrator voice made you sleepy,
man.
Tough crowd.
Yeah, I liked it. I'm going to give it 2 points just to spite chat. No, I liked it. Well, the thing is, I like martial arts. Mark Dacascos is a martial artist. He's in it. He plays. Is he playing some sort of native gentleman in it or something like that? I don't know.
Is he the guy who is the chairman
in John
from
Wick 3?
Is he the chairman from Iron Chef?
Yes.
Yeah, he's good. He plays a Native American from the Americas. That is like friends with like the main character or whatever. There was like some life-saving thing. It was kind of like a Robin Hood deal, He saved his life.
So he is of Irish, Japanese, Filipino, and from descendants, and from Hawaii. So I don't know. I don't know if that means it's okay he did that or not.
Yeah, it was a different
Whatever,
time.
man.
It was the 2000s. Like he got away with
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, different time.
Hold on, I'm gonna spoil it.
Yeah, I mean it's about werewolves, right? There's like it's like I always thought the kick was it's like Revolutionary War era French, Revolution era werewolves.
It's kind of that era. It's not about werewolves. There's like a beast. There's like a kind of a cult, a brotherhood, if you will, of the wolf, and it's this monster, and it looks amazing. It's like bones and shit. And it's like a tamed wolf that they've like tied like claws and bones and shit to and then trained it to kill people. Wow. But there is a really cool scene where a guy pulls out like a sword that's made from bones, and it has like all these segments, and he turns into like a whip and shit. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I said spoilers. There's a spoiler banner up. Can't you see the spoilers?
Nate, it's the internet. They complain. If you gave them money, they complain about it.
All right.
Anyways,
so chat has given that 2 points from you. I'm gonna give it 2 points. I think the trailer did a great job at being
Chat
a
still
trailer.
gave it 1.
Yeah, chat gave it 1, so that's 5 points for Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Who does that go to? Am I supposed to know that?
Yes, because you
Did I play
are
that one?
also the one that picked it. Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Why'd you let me do that? I really don't know where it went. Fuck. I think it was fudgy stuff. Yes. Okay. How many points? 5?
5.
2 from each of us and 1 from chat. Okay. 5 points to fudgy stuff.
Yes.
You got one picked out, brother?
I do.
Of the
And
wolf.
this person submitted a bunch of fire. And so I'm like, really, like, there's so many ones to choose from.
We try to only play one from each person.
Yeah, so that's what I'm telling you. Right. So, it does help sometimes too if you start your context out being like, this is my number 1 trailer. Because then I'm like, you know what? They've seen them all and they think this is going to be the best one. We'll go with that. But for now,
Are you talking about in 110 through 118?
No, 100 through 104.
Oh, yeah.
It looks pretty cool, but I think I'm going to go with this one.
With 101? Okay. I think we've seen this. No.
Think so?
I feel like we have seen
so.
that.
I don't know. It looks weird.
We haven't seen the one right under it?
I don't think we have either. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I'm having trouble figuring out which one's going.
I go with the one under it, but you do what you want, man. And you're right. They're all good, so fuck. All right, here we go.
Hubert, vous repartez en mission.
Vous êtes bien au 1617, le meilleur agent français. Oui.
This is 2009.
Le meilleur. C'est pas à moi de le dire.
Hey, that's the guy from that movie.
Nous sommes à la recherche du même homme, le professeur von Zimmel. Êtes-vous prêt à faire équipe avec le Mossad? Les services secrets israéliens.
Dame.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Je suis ravi d'avoir une secrétaire aussi jolie.
Je suis lieutenant-colonel de l'armée israélienne. Et l'idée est que nous travaillions ensemble, d'égal à égal.
On en reparlera quand il faudra porter quelque chose de lourd. Où est Heinrich von Zimmel?
Aux dernières nouvelles, il vivait dans un groupe hippie.
Mais qu'est-ce donc?
Ce sont des jeunes avec les cheveux longs.
Voilà autre chose. C'est pas le monde qui va se plier à vos désirs, les enfants. C'est pas 68 années de la jeunesse. C'est le vrai monde dehors. Et le vrai monde, il va chez le coiffeur. Déjà.
This is why. Context. I mentioned the luchador Nazis.
Par hasard possible de consulter un fichier sur lequel il y aurait les noms et adresses d'anciens nazis établis au Brésil. Il y a forcément une amicale d'anciens nazis ou un club, une association.
Ne
vous inquiétez pas.
Pyjama, brosse à dents.
Merci, mais je ne me servirai que de la brosse à dents.
Vous faites ce que vous voulez.
Dolores, je vais être un petit peu brutal, mais il m'est impossible de m'engager avec une femme. Avec moi, les histoires d'amour ne s'écrivent pas dans le temps. Ce sont des histoires courtes, compactes, passionnelles. D'aucuns ont des aventures. Je suis une aventure. Ah, vous étiez là? Vous tombez à pic. N'oubliez pas, OSS 117, Rio ne répond plus. Sorti le 15 avril dans les meilleures salles de cinéma. Si vous aimez la danse et les Chinois, vous allez vous régaler.
Wait, what was that?
If you like dancing in Chinese?
Why
I don't know.
Chinese?
The subtitles seemed off. Well, he was with a bunch of Asian people there. Maybe that's what he meant.
Cinéma.
I don't know, man.
Si vous aimez la danse et les Chinois, vous allez vous régaler. À bientôt.
I don't know.
If you like dancing in Chinese, and the movie is supposed to take place in Brazil.
And he's French. It's what? So, anyways, that kind of threw me for a loop. But I liked some of the stuff. Obviously, Nazi luchadors is ridiculous, and interesting and funny. There were some other kind of good jokes in it. Maybe I don't know. Definitely had a lot of style. You know.
Definitely lost out. Here, let me read the context that I just accidentally changed. Gotta go to edit history. Go back one. Here we go. This 2009 movie tackles the French James Bond goes to Rio to look for escaped Nazis, not only regular Nazis, but Nazi luchadors. It has that all over the top 60s charm and look and rides the serious and full-blown comedy line hard. There we go. I enjoyed it. What did you think?
I can give it a 1, I think.
You give it a 1?
Yep.
I liked it. And I like that it's interesting because we're doing a theme of a decade. But it's a movie. You know what? Actually, now that I'm talking about it, although it's from 2009 and it's a period piece, you know, I think what we were looking for is something that feels aughts. And because it's kind of like a period, well, I guess the one we just watched was a period piece too, though. So I'm kind of contradicting myself. I mean, I did like it. It looked fun. Like, it's a movie I would watch compared to that Matt Dillon one. You know, I don't think I'd watch that. And this is one I haven't seen. I think I would watch it. And the Nazi luchadors are great. And I think that's what's going to make me do 2 points is that the Nazi luchadors, we're in such a very interesting visual that I'm talking a lot about just saying I'm giving it 2 points. So there we go. 2 points for me. Yeah. Timmy, you said what?
1.
Timmy said 1. That's 3 points. And then Chad has given it 3 points. 6 points.
6.2.
Going to the Slut Boy. Going to Silent Tally. Silent Tally. I hope that was one that you liked because it did have a few bangers.
Blue
Demon is the luchador, not a Nazi, though. Well, there were a few luchadors, and one of them definitely
They were
had a
hanging out
Nazi
with
armband.
Nazis.
Yeah, one of them had a Nazi armband, so I don't know if it was Blue Demon, but
Nazi
one of
by
those guys.
association. Okay. Okay, let's go with this.
Is there a goth for goth? You're leaning off frame.
What?
There we go.
Somewhere in Middle America, something stirs in the wind.
Well, you know, I talked to my brother earlier today. He said some strange things are happening out in Middle America.
Ooh, shot a video.
Reports on the internet say about 50 people have been mysteriously killed by tumbleweeds.
You described it on the phone, but I don't see a weed inside. Where are the weeds coming from?
A new kind of terror.
Come on now. Right out there. We can't assure your safety out here.
That has old roots.
We're gonna get y'all a closer look. Show y'all what's really going on. This is where the tumbleweeds breed.
They attack without warning.
Oh no.
Some will fight.
Gotta kill them all! Kill them all!
Is it screaming? That's so good.
Some will flee.
The population in this small community known as Bovina in Middle America
I think it's pronounced
months ago
Bovina.
was 3,562. They
Touched
changed
by
the numbers
Bovina.
this morning, 1,874.
A desolate land, desperate for an answer.
No, I can't believe it. A tumbleweed killed that cow? It wasn't right.
But it's hard to describe what the bodies look like once they've been attacked. These men are angry. I mean, we're all upset. I don't care what network you're with, magazine or newspaper. I don't give a rat's hat. You aren't going to be showing pictures of mutilated bodies.
Gotta get out of this!
Have needs.
About 15 miles west of Bovina, there's a baby in a tumbleweed.
Killer tumbleweeds.
It's just hard to believe how dry it is.
Killer tumbleweeds rolling into a video store near you.
Wow.
I just want to highlight one part early on in the movie again. Let's see.
Some strange things are happening out in Middle America.
Watch this camera work.
Reports on the internet say about 50 people have been mysteriously killed by tumbleweeds.
You described it on
Right
the
here.
phone, but I don't see a weed inside. Where
Yeah,
are the weeds
what
coming
is
from?
happening there?
A new kind of
Really
terror.
Like
interesting.
floating away from the other guy?
Yeah,
What's
like
going on
were
there?
they on like a rotating platform? Because the camera and the subject were really locked in, and then or I guess it could have been green screen, but it looked really cool. I liked it. Website's
I have
still
good
up.
news. It
Yeah.
is on Amazon Prime for rental, 99 cents. Trying to find out if there's a Blu-ray. Wouldn't that be something? You goddamn know I'll buy it.
You know what? This does feel like a flange submission to me because it's like,
It's not.
But I'm saying like that's the quality,
Right.
the gem that's been uncovered. I feel like
It's someone else who does a lot of research.
most of the shot on video stuff we have seen has been really fun. And this I think ticked a lot of boxes for me. And I enjoyed it. This is an easy 2 points for me to give.
Yeah, same here. Easy 2 points, and I like the titles that came up, or like the same shit as like you wouldn't download a car
Yeah.
commercials. Which I know is a Midhunters reference too. Don't you guys talk about that? But anyways,
What shade? Is Timmy shading?
No, I just meant you talked about it. No, I know you guys talk about
The
it.
spicy guy just cheered 100 bits and said,
Oh, thank you,
Nate,
spicy
I
guy."
think you are the best. Thank you very much for keeping it real.
He didn't
You're
say
the realest one.
that, but thank you. I can read those too.
No, that's a private message just to me.
Okay. No, I was not throwing shade. I know you guys talk about that too. But anyway, so yeah, and so I don't like shit like Snakes on a Plane where they were trying to be ridiculous and it wasn't ridiculous enough. Ridiculousness is on a circle, And so if you're being ridiculous, the best movies that are ridiculous to me are movies that were not trying to be ridiculous. They're just trying to do what they wanted to do. Then you got the movies that are ridiculous for a reason, so that gets a little too silly. But there's a point where you can be so ridiculous on purpose that it comes back around, it's good again. You know what I mean? And that's what this looks like. I mean, the tumbleweed screaming when they set it on fire.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the guy fighting with the tumbleweed, like just
it was
as
great. I honestly
moment,
think that movie would be fun to watch from that trailer, which is what a trailer is supposed to do. So 2 points from the Slut Boy.
Yeah. You wouldn't download a car. The sticker comes from Pop-Tart and senselessco.com. You wouldn't download a car, which I think is really fun. I got a
that is a similar font
package. Yeah, I gotta send you one of these, Timmy. For your car. Can you guys hear the cricket?
No.
Okay.
Oh yes. Well, I have crickets too, so I don't know. Anyways, what do we got? Oh, chat gave it 3.
Chat gave it 3.
We got 7. Yep. So 7, 2. Are we uniting the seal? Nah, not yet.
I liked it, but
I liked it a lot.
Fuck
okay.
Yes.
7 points to Lobaka, 1977.
So. Lobaka, there we go.
Guess who's back? Back again.
And Lobaka is high on the
back.
leaderboard too. So
tell a friend.
Quality
tumbleweeds,
right here,
tumbleweeds, 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 tumbleweeds.
That was a fun one. That was a fun one. Surprise.
Whoa, you got it. It sure was. You know what? I don't know why, but for some reason, and they can tell us if it doesn't sound as good as I think it is, but I feel like you speaking over me singing works together somehow.
I've just beaten you down so much that you're just accepting it.
No, but it's like we're twisting together. It's a beautiful dance. I feel like it sounds together.
I'm looking for my moments to jump through.
I don't talk that much.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, dude, too many crickets.
Okay.
All right, what do you got? A new kind of terror.
There's 2 movies that are similar, and I want to play both of them, but I don't know if I will. So in the meantime,
show me them, Nate.
I'm going to play this one. This I feel is very on theme, so I'm excited. Hello, Evil 7 Twin.
Oh fuck yeah! Have you seen this movie?
No.
Oh dude, there's a shot in it that I hope is in the trailer. Orlando Jones, you can't get more odds than that, man. Jesus.
Yeah, I'll watch any movie with Orlando Jones.
And Larry Fishburne, here we go. Oh wait, I'm thinking of Torque, not Biker Boys, sorry.
Check the submissions, baby.
The man you think you are.
Oh.
You ain't got the heart to be king of cats.
Yes.
I can tell by looking in your eyes.
Look again.
Excuse me, you're sort of in my path.
My name is Kid.
You want a medal for that or something?
No, just some conversation.
Do you know what we call bikers in the ER? Organ donors.
I'm real.
I don't care how good you think you are.
I love that line. You seen me race the other day?
Yeah, I think you're crazy.
Well, I think some people like crazy.
You going after Smoke's crown, aren't you?
The only damn way is to join one of the clubs on set.
Actually, there's another way. We can start our own club.
We gonna win more lids than any crew on the set. And we gonna out-hustle every crew.
We're only halfway through the trailer, by the way.
I'm here because I'm calling you out. You talk like a man, let's see if you can ride like one.
You don't need that much shit for this trailer.
Biker Boys, we set our own rules.
Huh. We've had this up in the polls for Midhunters, and nobody votes for it.
Oh, who's this music? Derek Luke. You're the man now, dog. Oh, can you talk about another actor that just showed up?
Does anyone know what music this is? Is it Hatebreed? I think it just gave us the soundtrack right there.
Y'all remember that was the actors.
Why are you not pausing? No, it's actors.
That's the actors.
Sorry.
Actors, but you're too busy waiting to jump down my throat.
Well, I saw Kid Rock, but I was like, oh yeah, he is in that movie.
He's in the movie. Okay, so another actor that wasn't mentioned in the credits there. Towards the end, I saw Dante Basco, who most people recognize as Rufio from Hook. And he continues to show up in things. He's in a very great DTV action movie from this period called Blood and Bone with Michael Jai White, where he plays like a goofy underground fight organizer. He's good. Anyways, I mean, that trailer had it all.
It did.
It had bikes. It had good cleavage. It had a lot of just 2000s posturing. And as we said at the beginning, Orlando Jones, who, like, especially the early aughts, like 2000, 2005, 6ish, she was in fucking everything. You know?
Yeah.
So 2 points from the Slut Boy.
Baby Babar says he's talked about how he was typecast as a Latino gang member for a long time, even though he's Filipino. Yeah.
That's too bad.
That's the aughts for you, the 90s and the aughts. You know, like now in 2023, you can be a Filipino and be cast as a Filipino.
Right.
But you know, in the aughts, you could be a Japanese Irishman being cast as an American Native American. Sorry, backwards.
Right.
So I thought that was great. I thought it was a great trailer. The music, perfect.
Yeah. Dark Queen Mia says, Timmy, do you see the lady around the cleavage or do you just see cobs? I see the entire package, but I also can appreciate both. I have a lot of different lobes up here. Everything's firing at once. So
I love how cobs has come.
Is that a Mid-Hunters thing too?
It's in the Mid-Hunter lexicon.
That means for boobs.
It does now.
Because Dark Queen says, because the cleave was great, but also the lady was ridiculously pretty. Yes, you know, no, that was all great, you know.
It was a have you ever played marbles with us? Marbles on Stream?
Years ago.
It's fun, but we had somebody in our chat that wanted us to do a specific map, and he kept saying "do cobs." I guess his English was not great. Do cobs.
Wow.
Send cobs. I guess
cobs.
We just anyway. Inside stuff. You'd only get
inside basketball.
Trailer Boys watching my shit.
I
give that 2 points.
2 points from me too.
Okay, so that's 4 points from us, and chat did not hit that 3-point mark.
Ooh, so 2 points, so 6 points total.
6 points total for Biker Boys going to the Ilium Works. Congratulations for your 6 points. Feels like Nate pandering, but this has Lawrence Fishburne and Kid Rock as rival bikers that definitely don't have sexual tension. And you know what? I didn't even read that comment first. I saw Biker Boys and I was like, I'm in. So yeah, good job. That's definitely Nate pandering, and you won. You got me.
Well, let's go with Timmy pandering. What do you say? Where'd that fucking thing go?
Kung Fu movie?
Where'd it go? You know what? Let's watch this one instead.
Okay.
I'll find the other one later. This is a classic. I don't know if I feel like we probably had this trailer before.
Ooh.
Hello, Dr. Gordon.
This is a great movie, by the way.
Yeah, it's weird that this feels like throwback now, you know?
Dude, it was almost 20 years ago.
No, it's so weird.
Yeah. Part 10 comes out this fall.
The newspaper started calling
This is James Wan.
the Jigsaw Killer.
I know he was involved in some of these, I think. I don't remember who directed the first one.
You can be the one who put me in this room!
We're gonna have to work together if we want to get out of here.
But that guy, that actor in there with Carrie Elwes, helped create this series, and he's also done some great horror movies on his own. He did Upgrade, which is pretty good. He's got some other cool.
What are you doing to them, you bastard?
Did this movie kind of maybe not invent, but was this like the start of like torture porn?
Maybe a little bit. That and Hostel.
To overcome something, you have to understand what a perfect engine it is. He doesn't want us to cut through our chains. He wants us to cut through our feet.
Sick bastard. Yes, I'm sick, officer.
There's a way out of here! There's a way out!
We're out of time.
Live or die. Make your choice.
How many Saw movies have you seen? Nate, you still there?
Yeah, I think the last one chronologically I saw was like in a house and there were like multiple people.
Yeah, I think that's 2.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So 2.
The only one I haven't seen yet, it's obviously not the brand new one, but I haven't seen the Chris Rock one that came out like a year or 2 ago. But
Spicy Guy says, "I'll die on this hill. The story that runs through the whole series is pretty good, despite some of the movies being played out.
No reason to die. I agree with you. I think more people would agree with you than you might think, Spicy Guy. So, okay, that was directed by James Wan. Yes, good job, Nate. Yep. So, and the guy in the white T-shirt who's next to Carrie Ellis in the bathroom there is Lee Wannell, who wrote this, and also, yeah, check out his movie Upgrade. He's done some other good ones too.
Upgrade was the first person one?
No.
Oh.
You're thinking about Hardcore Henry, maybe, or something?
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of, yeah.
Upgrade was Logan Marshall Green, I think, and this guy in the near future gets a chip in his head that like starts controlling him. It's pretty great. It's almost like what Venom should have been. You know, like it's like this thing taking him over, making him kill people.
What else has Lee Wannell done?
So he did Upgrade. He did that New Invisible Man, which I didn't watch all of. I saw part of it once and didn't get around to finishing it.
I think that had a tough start because it was like the first movie after the lockdown, you know? So it was like back when you were like trying to find new movies, there was like 3. But yeah. I definitely thought it had an interesting perspective.
The twist on it is cool. You know? Of like that it's like this tech suit thing, you know? Anyways, I give that 2 points, no problem.
Yeah, essentially like the first one, Carrie Ellis, Danny Glover had like real actors in it, and it was new and like, what is this? You know, so
yeah, and the twist is fantastic.
Good debut. I can't believe. Can someone confirm that knows this? Is the one in the house the second movie? I feel like I've seen a couple, but now
Saw 2's in a house. There's probably more in a house though, because I watched them all once in like a week, several years back.
Yeah, there are a lot. Yeah, Saw 3 is in a warehouse.
Okay, Saw 4 is, I believe, an office building.
I guess I've only seen 2. I'm not a big horror guy, you know. Like I really.
Yeah, he's a chicken. You're okay with admitting that, right? You're a chicken.
I'm fine. And, you know, over last Halloween, which kind of started what eventually became Midhunters, is we watched like a horror movie pretty much every day, went through a lot of the classics. And it's funny, like in hindsight, movies that you're scared of in theory that you've never seen, then you watch it like a classic horror movie and you're like, it's not that scary, you know, but it's done really, you know, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre had a great jump part, you know, but it's such a good movie, but it's not really necessarily gory or scary. I don't know.
But it's definitely scary, I think, but it's not super gory. But I think that the scares come from just the creepiness going on, the family, you know, it's just, oof.
I mean, there are a lot of movies that are horror movies, but they're thrilling and fun and not like Barbarian, you know. I know it's right. You know, we're biased, but I think it's a fun one that I recommend to people. I tell people not to watch Hereditary if they're not into scary movies. And that one isn't necessarily even scary, but it's so unsettling. That movie stuck with me for like a couple weeks. I just had like this kind of uneasy feeling. Saw was, not the debut. That's why I was asking for you to check, because I know you know the stuff, but it was like, it was on the rise of torture porn as like a horror genre. And it wasn't, and it was like kind of everybody trying to outdo everybody. And then I was just kind of like, that kind of thing. So,
right.
For this, I will give it 2 points. You're giving it 2 points. Chat's giving it 3 points. So it's a 7-point trailer.
To Bob Jr.
Okay. This is my next pick.
Oh man, I almost picked this one.
Officer Washburn is having a bad day. Officer Washburn.
That's funny.
Is having a bad month.
3 cars you totaled. That is 11 points on your license.
Don't take my license, please.
It's gone.
Attention all units. Proceed to Manhattan Savings and Loan. We have a 10:30 armed robbery in progress. Suspects armed and dangerous.
Freeze! Police officer! I'm gonna need a car!
But luckily for Officer Washburn, he lives in New York City.
36 and Broadway. Step on it.
You jumped in the right cab today. I don't usually stop for white guys. My way of balancing the universe. Buckle up for safety, mother.
You took a cab to a bank robbery?
Don't worry about speed limits, red lights, nothing.
I'm still running this meter.
Keep driving. Keep driving.
Who is gonna pay that?
This is a badge, okay? That means you're not allowed to scream at me. No.
Give me this thing. Ah!
Shut. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Sorry, I can't hear you. Somebody keeps screaming like a little girl. You okay?
Yeah.
Damn.
That was good.
I love it. I love it. I love it. It obviously looks awful, and it was not very great. The funny thing is, I didn't realize until somebody submitted this during the foreign week is that this movie Taxi is a series. It's based off a French movie called Taxi, and it was pretty fucking funny. And we watched, I think we watched maybe one of the sequel trailers of the French version, and I was like, this is good, and I had no idea that this was based on that. But yeah, I kind of want to see these other French ones.
Yeah, the whole thing about her taxi being like super duper was weird.
That's in the French one.
Oh, great. And I would also guess that the bank robbers being a bunch of sexy models is definitely from the French version as well.
How cool is that?
Is it? Am I right about that?
Yeah. This movie had a lot of things I enjoy. Queen Latifah.
Right. Oh yeah, Latifah's
Jimmy
great,
Fallon's hair was really good of the time,
yeah.
and his pants, he had kind of like flares. But
yeah, dude.
I also like when SNL people
he lives
do
in
movies.
New York City. What?
I like when SNL people do like a bad movie outside of SNL.
Yeah.
I want to show you one other part of this.
Okay.
You ready?
So deep in your eyes, I touch on you more and more every time. When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. Call your name 2-3 times in a row. Cause I know I don't understand.
Is this the opening of the movie?
Yeah. It's only like a minute, but it's very hilarious to me. Through the train on the subway, not even taking the train, right? And this is New York City. For whatever reason, now they're at the Brooklyn Bridge. And this is Los Angeles. That's the LA River.
Totally. Yeah.
Oh, he didn't get to the part. She takes the helmet off, and it's Queen Latifah.
Oh, okay. So, should we get back to the show?
That was part of the show. It was called a rabbit hole, Timmy. You got to leave room for the rabbit holing.
Yeah, we did that when your brother was here.
Anyway, it's funny because they take the helmet off, and you're like, "Oh, it's Queen Latifah."
Yeah,
and
I knew it was either going to be her or Jimmy Fallon, you know.
But then I don't think they ever get back to like the bike part of it, but it's really funny because it's a whole taxi thing. So I'm wondering if that's part of the French version as well.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, so you have not seen the French version? I thought you had. Okay.
We've only seen the trailer, but I want to see the French version because it actually looked funny. So
I wasn't trying to be sassy about that. I just don't. Once we get going and it starts getting late, I just kind of want to, I want to. And when we take the diversions,
your poor girlfriends, Timmy, your poor girlfriends.
What are you talking about?
You're like, when it's getting late, I just want to get it done.
Well, that's why I don't have any. All right.
You got to give some pillow time. You got to give some pillow time.
Oh, we got to vote on this, man.
Yeah.
Pillow time. Oh, dude, I do all the foreplay. I take care of everybody.
What about the post?
I make sure you have a good time.
Cuddle? What afterwards? You just leave? Wow.
Yeah, I go buy black licorice.
Just fall asleep right away.
Mm-hmm. Go to the store and buy black licorice, which, since my mouth was all fucked up, I'm finally eating some snacks tonight, which I normally don't do on stream, but I'm going to have some black licorice too. So
I thought you were going to say like Sour Patch Kids, and I was like, that's the way to go. Panwell says,
my daughter
skip.
All right. Like freeze-dried Airhead balls. And I want to try them so bad, but I know.
Oh, those are really popular. Yeah, I keep seeing those. Right. Chat has given it no, and it was a 50%.
Man, that is close.
The tie
I'm say 1
goes to the runner. No, like over 50 and over is 2 points. So that's
50% no. Nate,
true.
No.
So yeah, that is 1 technically. Yes, that is correct. Thank you for pointing that out. That's 1 from chat, 2 from me.
2 points from you know who.
Really? Okay, I didn't see you giving that 2 points. Okay, so it's 5 points going to Zach touchdown.
It was ridiculous, man. It was so 2000s. Are you kidding me?
A couple of times, but it looks like Zach got that in first. Good on ya.
All right, I'm ready for the next one. I feel like we're hitting a really good streak here. You ready?
Are we streaking?
Yes.
All right.
You're not nude below the waist for this? I am. Ready?
Yes. Nice.
Open your heart to me, baby.
Lucille Wagner!
Hi.
We're gonna be late.
Lucy.
It's about Mother. Has she ever tried to see me?
No, she hasn't. Kit.
I haven't seen you since Christmas. Dylan, we have to plan the wedding.
Mimi.
I'm gonna get out of this town. Go all the way to California. How are you gonna get
Oh, yeah.
I found out this guy. What? You can't
Aaron
go
Brown,
what's her
with
name?
some guy. Sheldon, come with me.
You looked at Butthole recently.
We're taking
What?
us to LA?
Yeah.
Tell you later.
You okay?
Is that
This February?
some mount?
Take a chance.
Are any Trekkies in chat?
Sneaking away.
Is that Captain Pike?
You're coming back now.
Share the adventure.
I'm not sleeping here.
Is it Captain Pike? No?
Make the journey.
I can't listen to this. I'm a guy.
a guy, and that's my car. It's the one thing that hasn't been taken over by checks.
I think it is him. I think it's
Pictures
him out.
and Zomba Films present, in association with MTV Films, a story about the dreams that drive us.
Yeah, this is like I'm pretty sure when Sam said AUGHTS, this is the movie I thought of. Wow.
Lucy.
The places life takes us.
What we have is now. And right now, we have each other.
And the friends that go the distance.
We don't have enough money to get the car fixed.
I have an idea.
All right, next contestants.
Britney Spears, Anson Mount, Zoe Saldana, Taryn Manning.
Good job, Nick.
Crossroads.
Team Control didn't even get a credit.
Damn. Did they say Dan Aykroyd?
Yeah.
Okay. That was like exactly what I was thinking when Sam said we were going to do the AUGHTS. You know.
Perfect. I'll be right back. You can talk about Crossroads.
Somebody just said, why didn't they use the Bone song? I was about to be like, so you won't be lonely, you won't be lonely. Everybody, meet you at the crossroads, you won't be lonely, you won't be lonely. Right? Right. The Alien Work says, I want to vote against it, but it's such a great time capsule of how shitty 9/11 made the world. Yeah. Panel says, hi, Timmy, did you make any progress on Dune 64? I don't even remember the last time I played it. I do intend to stream it this week. I was going to stream it last week, but had really bad canker, so it's finally starting to go away, you know? Panini Fan 85 hit it on the head. We have to remind Nate of this if he gets back. Have you ever been so horny that you had to walk away from your stream after the Crossroads trailer? Domino's Fleet says butt stuff in your pussy. That means there's a song from, was it the Doom 2 soundtrack? The plain old school Doom 2 on a stream a while back. And they have this, you know, they have such great like MIDI WAV soundtracks for that. And it was
WAV?
Wave? Do you say WAV? You say wave, don't you? Yeah, that's right. It's getting late. Shut up. Anyway, so the song was
butt stuff in my pussy.
Yeah, and I was somewhere. I started playing and I started singing that like butt stuff in your pussy, butt stuff in your pussy, butt stuff in your pussy. Which to me, the idea there was like, that's just sex. That's just regular old sex. If you're doing butt stuff in the pussy, right?
Yeah. I liked this movie. I think
the Spicy
Britney
Guy
Spears...
says this is the best chat on Twitch. Love how quickly and helpfully multiple people answer questions for being a fan base from a sometimes problematic show. Y'all are a great group of doll lickers. I don't know. I mean, I guess we're sometimes problematic. But I feel like the people that are here in chat and our fans and stuff that are still sticking around supporting us, yeah, spray it all over my chest in here. Exactly. They get it, you know, and so
you're a bad
person. Exactly. So we're all there for it, you know.
We are misfit toys.
What? Sorry, go ahead.
We are misfit toys.
Yes. Ilium Works says, when are you going to record an actual track of that? That's a good idea. I should get some. I know of some metal people here. I should do an actual metal. And
we have a lot of people in chat that are musicians too. They can.
Yeah. They'd know it better than my friends, probably. You're right. So, anyways,
my favorite bit from the Whitest Kid CD is the opening track that you did.
Thank you.
It's so good.
It's a
so
corker.
fun. If
It
you
is a
consider
corker.
yourself a fan of Whitest Kids and you have not listened to their comedy album, there's a huge gap because it's not like old bits done on an album. It's all new stuff that really only works audio. Especially that one you did is so good. Anyway.
Yeah, it was an audio only. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that was like exclusive to the album.
So-
Goodnight Dinosaur, you know, a lot of good stuff there.
I'm going to give Crossroads 2 points. Timmy, what are you giving it?
Oh, 2 points, no problem.
2 points
from the slut boy. 2 points from the slut boy. 2 points. Yo, we should. Yeah, we should get some like record scratches over that shit and make a dance song. You know.
Any producers in chat? All right, so chat also gave that 3 points. That's 7 points to me. Who gets those 7 points?
That would be Brooklyn JMZ. Shout out to Brooklyn JMZ. Marcy Stop, baby. Me and Trevor lived out the Marcy Stop, didn't we? I think it was the Marcy Stop. Why would you know? Maybe you'd remember. I don't know. You got one?
I do. I'm going down a certain path.
I'm going
I was inspired.
down.
I was inspired.
Are you going to play one that's like the last one that you played? Oh,
On
fuck
June
yeah.
20th,
Come with us to Miami. It's not my scene.
music will bring two strangers together. Hey, they go from the beach. And nothing can come between them. I'm gonna ask her out again. Except all their friends.
So what does a girl need to do to get you?
There are a million hot girls here, and you're still talking about the one girl who blew you off.
Kelly Clarkson.
I should take a chance.
Justin Guarini. This girl is special. In the musical event of the summer. From Justin to Kelly. Rated PG. June 20th, only in theaters.
Short and sweet, 30 seconds.
Okay. Well, it definitely fits the theme.
Yeah.
I kind of wish it was a longer trailer. I want to see a non-TV version trailer.
I don't think there's much in the movie.
Yeah, I vibe with that.
I miss Justin Guarini as Little Sweet. I think that's maybe my favorite thing of his career.
What now?
Little Sweet.
What's
When
that?
Dr. Pepper had like a 10-calorie version of Dr. Pepper. It was like a diet, but it was like half diet, half regular Dr. Pepper, and he was Little Sweet. And he was like a miniature man that would be like, Little Sweet. Yeah, it's so good.
Where did he? Is he alive still?
Hopefully, God willing.
Yeah.
Oh, where's the poll? Sorry. I had good. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
It was very, very on point for the time. I'm not always wild about the TV length trailers.
It's
I'm gonna do
fine.
one. I'm gonna do 1 point.
All right.
What do you think?
I don't think there's a lot there in the movie, and it was a short one, so I'm giving it 2 points.
All right. Well, that's 3 from us. 3 points from the Slut Boys. I should stop saying that. I don't want to oversaturate, you know? Slut boy. Slut boy. Slut boy. Slut boy. Slut boy. I'll eat anything once. Spray it all over my chest and hair.
Spray it all over my chest and hair.
You really got it going. Nate, you really got it now. You play my cum joke all the time, and it's great. You're a bad person. Were you saying that to me with my own voice?
No, it's just something you said. What I don't like is Sam had his AC on, and so it's like
Spray it all over my chest and hair.
You hear it. Chat has leaning towards no here. That's going to be 1 point from chat, 2 points from me. What did you say? 1 point? You're muted.
4 points too.
4 points to World's Worst Sister from Justin.
All right.
4 points.
I'm ready with the next one. You ready?
I almost picked Glitter. It was between Justin and Kelly and Glitter.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Now we're going to... This is very similar to the last 2 trailers.
sequel?
Sort of. I can explain. But the person, the context was wrong. We'll get into it. Or not the context, but anyways. God, he's so fucking talented.
He's so hot.
Yeah, but he's talented too. Okay, so this was submitted as Ong-Bak the Thai Warrior, which is the first one. So I played it thinking we'd see a trailer for the first one. This was actually for Ong-Bak 2, also called Ong-Bak the Beginning. The context says this guy lost a fight to Paul Walker, which I assume that happens in one of the Fast and Furious movies, right? Because I haven't seen those. Which is weird, you'd think I would. But anyways, okay, so yes, that is technically a sequel to Ong-Bak, but Ong-Bak 2 and 3 are actually prequels that take place hundreds of years before the first Ong-Bak. And they're about another character from the same village who's great at Muay Thai boxing.
Ong-Bak Bloodlines, if you will.
Yeah, no, that'd be 3. This one is the beginning, and then Ong-Bak 3 should be called Bloodlines. What if it is? Let's see. That'd be amazing. As far as for Tony Jaa starring films, I love the first Ong-Bak. I've seen Ong-Bak 2, not 3. My favorite of his is The Protector, where he goes to rescue an elephant, and there is some insane fucking shit happening in that movie.
Doesn't he knee drop an elephant in the trailer for Ong-Bak 1?
Maybe. Come on in, kiddo. You going to bed?
No, I'm doing the show with
you.
I'm doing the show with you. I'm not going to bed yet.
So I would give that 2 points. It's a good trailer. I do wish they had a little less editing when they're showing the fights, but they showed some good stuff at the. No, that one had the knee into the elephant right there at the end.
He jumped off the elephant and kneed a guy in the head. Because the only really reason I remember Ong-Bak, and I went and saw it in the theater, was in the trailer. He he tames an elephant with his knee or his elbow or something like that. Yeah, and I was like, holy shit, we need to see this. And I didn't get that holy shit moment in this trailer.
Okay, I'll be right back. But I'll give it 2. You guys figure out what you want to do. I'll be right back. Okay. Done parenting.
Pop-Tart, the Ray, and Egon of Mindhunters. Midhunters, yes. Pop-Tart, besides programming the Mid-Bot for the Midhunters Discord, which is awesome, also has a store and sells positive car culture stuff, including stickers that say you wouldn't download a car, which is hilarious.
So funny.
You literally asked that and I ignored you. What did you ask? I don't know. I'm not reading chat most of the time.
She's always kind of mean to us.
Was her birthday?
We're talking about Gorf statues? It's her birthday? Happy birthday, Liddy
Gooby
Petunia.
statues. Primary B says
she says she asked if you got new glasses.
Oh, sorry. Primary B says it's probably especially hard to 3D print that stuff now that Gorf has to be on all the statues. That's pretty funny. All right. We need more Gorf. Gorf is pretty funny.
TrickBotX, first time chat, says, hey, Timmy, I love you. I actually have a real life problem with hot dogs that is sadly portrayed almost 1-for-1 with your hot dog sketch from back in the day. Thank you for watching the show. That's your one hot dog reference. You used it up. Now you got to buy another scratch card.
See, I would tell you this. I would be bummed out. So personally, I love hot dogs.
Me too.
Okay. So it's got to bum you out because every time you eat a hot dog, somebody's like, oh, and you're like,
no, it's not every time I eat a hot dog, someone says, ooh, hot dogs. It's every time I do anything. It's about everything. If I tweet and say hey guys, I like the movie Star Wars. What about hot dogs and baked beans? You know,
such a good combo too. And those weren't even comboed in the sketch. So Timmy, Ong Bak didn't have Tony Jaa dropping an elephant. So
right, which I don't think is in the trailer you're thinking of. It might be in the trailer for The Protector, because that one involves an elephant.
Elephant. No, there's an elephant in Ong Bak. When did Ong Bak come out? The original one. Also, this guy posted the wrong trailer.
I love when you ask a question and keep talking. What?
This person posted the wrong trailer. No points for me.
Oh, yeah, they did. I still liked it. I just really liked that stuff.
Somebody should post the trailer from Ong Bak where he knee drops the elephant. All right, no points for me. Timmy says 2 points.
Yeah, I'll give it 2 points. What did Jack give it? Jack gave it a lot. It looks like. I can't see the percentage.
2 points.
Okay.
Rule 1, watch your own trailers. If you're like, this isn't the trailer I meant to submit, then you pick the wrong one. All right, so my turn now.
We're snacking. We're not drunk this time, but we're both snacking.
I'm trying. It sucks when you keep drinking and your tolerance changes.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes you so much more to get drunk, and you're like, fuck, I can't drink anymore. Right. I'm gonna choose an oddball one.
Oh, man. This guy, what was his name?
Then you can feel.
I guess we'll be told.
Then you can handle. And more pain than you can imagine.
I hurt myself.
When it came to being bad, Dizzy was no good.
I hear you having troubles.
Until he got a few lessons.
You gotta look tough. That ain't right.
From the best in the business.
Though the crazy eyes, it's like somebody hit you in the back of the head. Try it. Oh, you act like you can't get up there. Well, motivation's on the way. Just roll around. You'll be all right.
Now he's coming back.
Good luck, kid. Back in the truck! Who the hell are you? I'm the new guy.
To show a school that's getting no respect.
We haven't won a game in 5 years.
How to get some.
Can't believe those whooshies aren't going to show up.
Okay, that's great.
Their team isn't killing us. Their fans are.
Let's find out where
I wish I
he
had
is
the
now.
confidence you have.
Rabbit hole. Is that a leg for douche goo?
This was for the Players Club.
Oh, I
Faith from
missed
Buffy?
If you want to make a big difference.
I'm really sorry, the guy's spit in your tuba.
Thought it tasted funny.
Dare to be different.
I'm talking about the funk.
You have to make her say, "Who's your daddy?"
It is Eliza Dushku.
While respecting her as a woman.
The new guy.
Want to take my clothes off with your teeth? Okay, you talked me into it.
Who's that band right there? Was that Jimmy Eat World?
Jimmy Eat World. Good call, Timmy.
One time back in the day, I was on Napster downloading something, and some random Napster user started chatting with me and told me he was the drummer in a band called Jimmy Eat World. And this was shortly before they were like big and famous. They were mostly just known on the kind of emo alternative scene. So I'm like, maybe that really was them. Is at that point where it'd be weird if they lied about it, you know?
Yeah.
Like when people ask me, like, is this the real Timmy? It's like, bitch, who the fuck is going to pretend to be me?
Well, it was funny because, like, when you guys started streaming, somebody reached, everyone's like, oh my God, you guys are streaming. Then somebody reached out to Sam saying they were with this YouTube channel and it was like unknown. It wasn't like a huge YouTube channel, but it was a very odd, like mid-level pick to like impersonate. And Sam was like, I don't think you are that person because I know that guy. We have mutual friends. So it was very, very odd that somebody chose like just somebody like that to impersonate. But
Lydia Petrini says I saw the new guy in theaters twice.
Twice,
baby. All right. Yo, that trailer was real. It was straight down the middle for me. You know what I mean?
I do.
Good.
Oh, Strike is good.
You like in bowling, right down the middle. Knocked all the pins over.
I like that.
Says, Timmy, never forget in the right context you are Michael Jordan. Thank you. What Nate? Sorry.
I lost it.
This is really good television.
Pop Tart says, this makes me want to watch a mid-2000s comedy so bad. Yes, except nobody ever votes for it when we're mid-hunting them. So we did watch Grind, and that was fun as fuck, and then everyone hated it. So we haven't gone back that way.
What didn't you like about it?
Me? I loved it.
Oh, okay.
Chat,
you had that tone like you're going to be like, well, it's awesome, and everybody's right, and I agree with everybody, but zero. You had that tone.
Oh, no, you're talking about for this one?
Yeah, and the new guy.
Oh, the new guy. No. This worked. This did what I needed, and yes. I appreciated it, and I am giving it 2 points.
Okay, good. Me too. I mean, especially like nerdy white guy goes to prison and cool black dude helps him be cool. That's like a movie right there. What was all that you just did?
I was talking to chat.
I saw your face. You like had your tongue out and stuff. Anyways, so obviously there's plenty of movies that just do the premise, hey, nerdy white dude goes to prison and cool black guy helps him survive. And that'd be the whole movie. But then they have this whole other thing where he comes back and like fucks all the girls and like is cool.
Back as the new guy at the school. Yeah, that's great. Also,
he literally says the new guy. I'm the new guy. Titular line, baby.
And this is something that I may be like super naive about. But do they still sexualize high school girls? Because it's very obvious when you watch it in hindsight, and you're like, that's a bit creepy, like.
Yeah, they're super horny and scantily clad and shit, Are
movies still like that today?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, what's the last time I saw a new movie where there was like a teenage girl? I don't know, man. I don't think not as much.
Did you say 2 points for the Slut Boy?
Oh, someone says yes, they do look at Euphoria. Abby says that. Yeah, 2 points for me. What did chat say?
Chat was like in the 90s, so that's 3
right.
points
So
from
there's
chat.
3 points from chat, 2 from each of us. That's 7 points. Who's that going to?
Punished anus.
Did we ever finish giving Ong Bak points? No. Because I walked away. I gave it 2. You gave it 0. What did chat give Ong Bak?
I think they also gave it 0.
Okay, so 2 points.
No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea what chat gave it.
I guess I just can't walk away anymore. It was like 4 or 5. We'll just say 4. Okay, so that was 6 points. No, that wouldn't be right. Oh, 4 total. Okay. 4 points to Ong Bak. Okay, that sounds right. That's for Danis, whatever. Okay, and so now we just did 7 points for who?
Punished anus.
Okay, so now it's back to me already. All right, let's do this one, even though they humorously misspelled one of the 2
That's a
words
big
in the
pet peeve
title.
of Timmy's is don't misspell
well,
shit.
but I'll tell you how they spelled it. But it's it's always good to like think about what you do before you hit enter. Here we go. Plus, you can edit stuff, or maybe you can't edit your submissions.
In the playground of the rich.
All rich people are the same. They play funny little games. Our job is to smile like idiots.
It was his job.
My name is Giuseppe, Pepe for short. Would you show my wife the gym? Wait here. Your gym, madam.
It was her rules.
Pee-pee, water, and towel. Understand?
It was about having it all.
Pee-pee.
I think I'm going to kill that woman. To that kitchen.
Until it was all swept away.
We have landed on a deserted island!
That's impossible, you idiot.
Number 1, don't ever insult me again. Number 2, if you want food, you will have to earn it.
What are you doing?
Sorry.
Number 3, you wait on me now. I want singing.
Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything.
Yeah, well, you know why he made this, right?
Everything.
It was Madonna.
Was with her. I think it was
enough.
her. They were married already.
Let's make a pad.
Wow.
You know what's weird is I remember this, but I didn't know it was like a comedy.
Yeah. I don't remember it being all that funny. I don't remember much of it at all.
Swept Away, 2002, Guy Ritchie, Madonna.
Yeah.
What do you think?
About the trailer?
Yeah. No.
Just about everything? Thanks.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
So yeah, they got married before that movie. Wow. So I think he just made it because his wife wanted to make it, and his wife was powerful. First of all, the error that I mentioned, I don't really care, but it's fun to poke fun at people. It said swapped away with an A, so that's funny. Anyways, I was not swapped away by it. It was all right. It seemed like no matter what decade, you got that kind of trailer in every decade. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Domestic Animal gives up a point because I've seen this in a couple other movies. Was it like Guy Ritchie wanted to like go on vacation with Madonna and then like make a movie to write it off? You know, like, hey,
probably.
You know, Adam Sandler does all those movies like in Hawaii, so he can have like 2 months with his family in Hawaii. You know, the beach that makes you divorced.
That's funny.
Zach touchdown. That's a good joke. That's a good joke. The beach that makes you divorced. Make a remake with Cardi B and call it Whapped Away.
That's really funny. Yeah, you know, I give it 1 point. It's good. You know, it definitely was as far as movies from this time period. It's definitely notorious, you know, and it was like Guy Ritchie had a lot of promise for making a certain kind of movie, and then he did a major left turn.
Yeah.
And made this, and then he went back to what he was good at, you know. So,
hey, Professor Marth, good to see you.
Hey, what's up, Marth? Long time no see. How you doing?
I'm gonna say plus points for Madonna looking hot.
Yeah, she was good at that.
1 point.
So 2 points from the Slut Boys. Chat giving it nothing. Damn.
Tough.
2 points to Zation.
Nate,
and let's see what they're. Hold on, let me read the context. Amber is 40, beautiful, rich, spoiled, and arrogant beyond measure. Nothing makes this woman happy, including her wealthy but passive husband, Tony, a pharmaceutical kingpin. All right.
I thought it was like a remake of Overboard. Remember Overboard?
Yeah, it's actually, I think it is a remake of something, but I don't think it's Overboard. I think it was a foreign film. Let me see here. Yes, it's a remake of an Italian film from 1974.
Although I will say this, Baby of a Bar says, Nate, there's a 1974 Italian film of the same name that's about a similar yacht shipwreck situation. Maybe you were thinking of that when you thought it wasn't a comedy.
Oh, wait, I just said, that's weird that they just said that because I just said that too about your other question.
They said it before.
I know, but I'm saying that you just read it now, so that's weird. Yeah. Anyways, wow. So there it is. Okay, so 2 points for them. What do you got? You got one?
Wait. Who submitted that one?
Zation.
Zation also voted 1 on Brother, so.
So we don't like them? Is that what we're saying?
Saying taste.
Mom, can I get this?
No, honey, it's too expensive.
Please.
Actually, that's 40% off.
Open box policy. Today's your lucky day, buddy.
They're lazy.
You have no idea how much planning and energy it takes to keep such a low profile.
A little slow.
Are you staring at my breasts?
I don't know.
And get no respect.
All right! A new cashier's joining the team.
I'm Amy.
Hey.
I see you've met Zach. He's one of our box boys. Chicks always go after the alpha male like a Discovery Channel sex blaster.
But when an underachiever
You're the lowest of the low. Yeah, the lowest of the low.
decides to step up,
I think she has a thing for the employee of the month.
I'll win employee of the month.
he can't do it alone.
Maybe you should listen to your loser buddies.
Who's calling me a loser?
Easy there. No need to get physical.
No, I'm serious. I can't see who's calling me a loser.
This October,
Butterbuns? She's all mine.
Wouldn't be too sure about that.
an unlikely group of heroes
It's a go.
Clean up on aisle 313.
It's today, bitch!
will find themselves
Ready to do this?
Yeah.
on the winning team.
Yes.
Most guys try really hard to impress me. Something different about you.
From the producers of Wedding Crashers,
This is an 81 Honda. How dare you?
I remember that line. That was a great line.
Yes, a 10 times larger than life replica of you.
Song playing through the trailer too, very, very aughts. Remember that song?
Yes.
That was in a
I
couple
believe
of movies.
Trevor read for this movie. I remember
Which
him talking
character?
about it. I don't know. But I believe he did. I seem to remember him talking about it. Wow. It's definitely on point. Do you remember when they were pushed so hard to make Dane Cook a fucking thing?
Yeah, I loved it.
I mean, he was a thing.
He was on top of the world when this was happening. He was doing stand up in stadiums.
Yeah, man. And it's so funny when they're like, now you got to do a movie. It's like, well, none of his strengths are focused in the movie except that he's sort of good looking, I guess. I don't know. But like, it didn't seem like that trailer doesn't show you why it's good that Dane Cook's in this movie. You know what I mean?
I liked it. I'm gonna give it 2 points.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I said I do like it. I'm saying as far as Dane Cook goes, though, they don't really make it clear why he's involved.
Yeah.
You know, it's like show him being funny. You know what I mean? And they didn't really do that very much. It was mostly plot.
The other guys were hilarious though, so you know.
Yes, Harlan Williams, noted abuser and butthole Andy Dick.
Harlan Williams is an abuser?
No, I said noted abuser and butthole Andy Dick.
Oh, I thought you went
No,
Harlan Williams, notable
I
abuser.
said Harlan Williams, noted
butthole
abuser.
Andy Dick. All right. No, I get what you're saying. Now I get it.
Most people understand how I talk. You can pretend you don't for your little bit. But I was saying Harlan Williams, noted abuser and butthole Andy Dick, which most people would know that if they had listened to the whole line, which everybody else did. Because I said Andy Dick at the end. Everybody knows he's a fucking trouble, you know. And what's his name as a bad guy? He's always good. Dax Shepard?
Dax Shepard. Yeah, he was great in that. Diglett with a hat says, what did you guys think of Sam's bit in Always Friday TV? It's funny because I follow those Friday Beers, Always Friday accounts. Sam was here. I'm watching this, and then Sam's in it, and I'm like, he never mentioned it. And I'm like, you're in this Always Friday thing. And he's like, yeah, I did it a little while ago. And I'm like, this is pretty big. And he's like, is it? And I'm like, yeah, they've got like 5 million like followers on Instagram. And he's like, oh, yeah, it was just friends of friends. And I was like, that's hilarious. It was a good bit too. And I thought he was great in it. But it was very funny how he did not even realize like the reach something like that had. Did you see it, Timmy? He played like the dad. Oh, it's
I
pretty
need
funny.
to get around to watching it. I think I'll give it 1 point.
I'm gonna give it 2 points.
It was all right.
I
I mean, it was definitely on point. Yeah, you know, and it had that song. You know, I keep waffling. I think I will give it 2. I don't know.
The twist though is like the 2000s where you had like Jessica Simpson acting debut. You know, you had
Britney Spears, Kelly Clarkson. Yeah.
We haven't seen a Mandy Moore movie submitted yet, so
Did she do a lot then, or did she wait? Yeah, she did, didn't she? She did play.
She became like she's more well known now as an actress. She actually transcended her music career into acting. But
right, because of This Is Us, right?
Well, she was in a ton of stuff, but nobody submitted any of that
the
shit.
Shark movie.
All right. Chat also said yes, but just barely. So it's 2 points for chat. 2 points to me. You were kind of.
I'll do 1, 2. I'll do 2.
All right, 6 points. 6 points for Pop Tart says not the Matt Dillon movie Employee of the Month. Also not my first choice. This 2006 comedy stars a controversial Dane Cook working at a Costco. I'm bad at context, but this trailer is good. 6 points, Pop Tart. All right, Timmy.
Hey Nate, look at the list. Between 54 and 58. Did this person? We didn't watch one of this person's trailers yet. I guess not.
We did not.
Normally do. Huh, okay. Well, I don't feel like we always have to, but I mean, you know. Okay. So, wow. Okay. Why is this one submitted 3 times?
Oh, man.
What? That one?
56 is dope.
Do you want that one? I can
Please.
play. I can play 71. Huh?
You can play whatever. You can play that one or whatever. But I'm definitely gonna watch this.
It's your show. Okay. Wait, 75. That one has only been submitted tonight once, right? No, hold on. Here we go. Got it. Okay. This could have also been featured on low points if we were doing directors. In fact, we did show one of his other movies that was a low point last week. Here we go.
When an evil villain threatens to take control of the world.
In just a few hours,
oh wow!
The minds of the children through their own television sets.
There is only one group we can turn to.
Sorry about that.
Now, it will take a legendary hero.
Why don't you pick on somebody half your size?
Kahuna, my little arch enemy.
To unite them and create the ultimate
team. A bad baby?
We can become our super selves and help Kahuna. All right, kids.
Just wait.
Have company.
Nice spot. A little candy cane for my taste, but then I'm an adult.
Team, now.
Brain Boy.
Playtime is over.
Baby Courageous.
It's my time.
Bouncing Boy.
I like bouncing. Can our brother get some water?
What the fuck?
And Cupid Girl.
Spread the love.
Problematic.
I love you, man.
Get them. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Adventure comes in small packages.
Is he gone?
Super Babies. Baby Geniuses 2.
Baby Geniuses 2.
Baby Geniuses 2. Can I just do this real quick? This is just like I'm putting, right? Or like I'm golfing, and then
it looks like you're pulling your dick out. That's swinging around.
Okay. Sorry. Anyways, that was a hit. So a few thoughts on that one. First of all, it was the director of Karate Dog, Bob Clark, and he also had John Voight back in it.
Oh yeah, John Voight will do everything.
Yeah, I bet they came out the same year or something.
I can't believe people are saying no.
Well, people are dumb.
This seems so fun.
Super Babies came out the year before Karate Dog.
Again, you guys don't have to watch the movie. We watch the trailer.
We're not asking if the movie's good. We're asking, did you like the trailer? I don't think people, even though we say it, I don't think people get it and listen. But anyways, that was fantastic. 2 points from me. I know it's 2 points from you because that is right up your alley.
I didn't want to give it 2 points when I saw it. I was like, oh man. And I was like, you know what?
It's fucking great.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here.
And here's this. obviously a cheesy, dumb movie made by people who are out of touch. But then they have a pretty hip, cool Cars song in it.
Yeah.
Shake It Up.
Yeah.
I kind of thought that was interesting, you know?
Also, it's funny that they're like super babies. So John Voight makes a super arch enemy baby, but like couldn't just like a super adult like take out all the super babies?
Yeah, just somebody go kill the kids.
Yeah, exactly. Just somebody running around like just
go
kicking
kill them.
these kids to death or something. Yeah, no, it's pretty funny. Like you don't need a baby. You don't need a super arch enemy baby. Just make an adult that, you know, is also a bad person.
Yeah, I can't believe people
Plaza
voted
says,
this
whoever
no.
submitted this did the right thing. This trailer is so good.
I agree.
Voice of Reason, Diet Aubrey Plaza. There are
Thank
5
you.
Super Babies movies. I mean, this is Baby
Wow.
Geniuses too. So are there? Did Super Babies? Is that an offshoot of Baby Geniuses?
Yes, this is Baby Geniuses too, but okay.
How funny would it be if they used who's going to drive
3
you
direct-to-video
home
sequels
instead of
follow the
taking
film.
off?
No, they're Baby Geniuses movies, not Super Babies. So 3 direct-to-video sequels followed: Baby Geniuses and the Mystery of the Crown Jewels, Baby Geniuses and the Treasure of Egypt, Baby Geniuses and the Space Baby, with John Voight appearing as various characters throughout the series.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Anyways, 2 points from me. Chat's got their head up their ass. 2 points from you. I can't believe they're only giving this, what, 1 point? You guys make it so hard sometimes.
Super Babies Bloodlines.
5.
Let me ask you this:
points.
if there's 5 Super Babies movies, do you think like
Nate, hold on. Please respect the franchise. There's 5 Baby Geniuses movie. Super Babies is Baby Geniuses 2.
So is
it really that
Baby
fucking
Geniuses
hard?
franchise?
Thank
is it
you.
the same characters throughout all the movies? Because at
Yeah,
some
are
point,
they like fucking 14 at the end?
yeah, toddler.
Because there's a 10-year
geniuses.
gap. Because there's a 10-year gap between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
They must be different babies, but I wish that wasn't true.
They're not babies.
They got
They're
fucking,
grown
well,
to
no,
size.
they're like toddlers. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so that's 5 points to Horny Baloney 69, who deserves 8, but what are you going to do?
Deserves 8 for the name alone. Horny Baloney 69. I feel like this is a franchise that like they should do. And I've been saying this on Midhunters is I really like when there's like a delayed sequel. You know, like when they do a straight sequel and it's not like a rehash, it's not a reboot, but it's like like the last season of Picard, season 3, is just like Next Generation. I loved it.
Yes.
And I loved how it just kind of picked up and was like, we're just doing the story and we're just gonna just kind of pretend we're doing Next Generation. Love
Yeah,
it.
they should just do that.
And I wish they would do like a Baby Geniuses 6, but it's like they're now adults.
That would be really funny. And they still have their powers or whatever.
Preteen geniuses, you know? Still, Return to Oz. Thank you very much. Two Sad Dads. Perfect example.
Yeah,
of Return to
that's a
Oz.
good one. Okay, so how about this, Nate? I just did the 17th movie, so you do one more. You do your next one, then I do one more, you do one more. Then we'll be at 20.
So it's 2 for me?
It's 2 more from you, 1 more from me. Can we do that? Huh?
Yeah. No, it's good. That's a good plan. I like it. Thank you.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
This is one that I've been sitting on.
Okay.
Let me see.
Also, those babies are all like 3-4 years old, it looked like, or at least 2.
Or what if they made it with like just like hot girls and they were babe geniuses?
Man, see, they would still be making sequels to that shit. Babe geniuses.
Yeah, there's this woman, Goth. Hey, I like you guys. I really do.
S.O.V. baby.
That's why I took you along with me.
Right?
So
Isn't
you
it
can
shot on
see
video?
what goths really do, while posers are safe in their bed. It's called white light. It's fucking unbelievable. You wanna try some? There's 3 rules you have to follow. Rule number 1, embrace the darkness.
Done.
Rule number 2, kill your fear.
Done.
Okay.
Darren touched my dick on stage once. Done.
Live for death.
Uh-oh.
What was the last rule?
Live for death.
Okay.
She stabbed people.
I need more clarification on the last rule here.
Only if you
involves
accept these
killing
3
people.
rules can you truly call yourself goth.
Goth killed my sister. I've been looking for her for over 2 years.
We should just go to the fucking cops, okay? Why are we gonna get ourselves involved anymore?
There's only one way to handle this. Now, are you with me or not?
Only one way to handle
Very
this.
disappointed in you, Chrissy. I thought you were goth.
Yo, let's hear it for in-camera mic audio.
I am. You're dead.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In-camera mics, not using a separate microphone. Hell yeah.
Hey, you know what Zach always says?
What?
Good audio makes a picture better than good picture.
Yeah.
Good audio makes a better movie than a picture. I liked it.
Yeah, it was a great trailer. I mean, that was ridiculous.
The audacity to be identifies yourself in the goth subculture, and then you rebrand yourself as goth, which is great.
I'm doing some research.
Okay.
The actress who plays Goth, his name is Phoebe Dollar. And she was also, she was an extra in The Crow. Fucking she's staying true to the brand, man. American Gothic, Hell's Highway, Ted Bundy. She was in something called Being Ron Jeremy, which is something about Ron Jeremy. I don't think it was porn. She's in some stuff that looks like it's probably like cheesecake softcore stuff. Like Psychon Invaders and Orgy of the Damned. So I'm pretty sure you could easily find her naked. But which is not a comment. Hey, that's fine. I'm just saying that's like the kind of career she's having. So that's fine.
As soon as you said you can find her naked, Girl Kinda Gray says,
all of her audience.
No, she goes, she's just like me for real. And I know there's a delay, but the timing when that came through, when I was reading what Timmy said was great.
Her last role was The Occultist 2, Bloody Guinea Pigs, which is something I would watch.
What year was that?
Huh?
What year was
2020. Anyways, that was a fantastic trailer. 2 points.
Yeah. I'm only upset that there was no like website chat on AOL called Goth for Goth, like in the movie Urban Legends. But yeah. I do want to read you the context. 2003, runtime a minute 38. Pre-trailer. I didn't notice there was a pre-trailer. I must have missed that. In Goth, a goth named Goth picks up some goths at the Goth Club for a night of goth on goth in her goth van. Dedicated to Dark Queen Mia. I think that's our first.
Beautiful. Is that our first dedication?
That's our first dedication. Yes. So
very good.
Yeah.
Only 2 from chat. I don't get that. They're really hot. They're soft tonight. They're lukewarm. All right. 2 from me, 2 from you.
Yeah. That's an easy 2 for me. And would you say chat gave it a?
They're still only at 2. Yep.
Yeah, 41. I think we were peaking at like 50 votes, so I think everyone's voted.
Yeah. Okay, so 6 points to Hoomst.
Me. No, 6 points to Flanja.
All right.
Flanja had some fire, but I obviously
That's
could
the
not pass
one.
that
That
one.
was the one. So here we go.
Long ago, in this sacred temple,
6 best friends learned the secrets and mastered the power of an art called Shaolin Kung Fu. Now, they've lost their way, but one man is getting them back together.
Kung Fu is perfect for sports.
To remind them of the courage they still have and apply it to a game they've never played.
Kung Fu soccer. Pow!
It will take time.
Hey, he's there! He's coming down!
It will take practice.
When you can kick an egg without breaking it, then you can join us.
Apparently they were trying to get him to do the Dragon Ball movie.
Girl.
You're beautiful.
Stephen
and
Chow.
a Kung Fu master, you got it all.
Would have been great.
Everybody was
Because they're not
Did
just
they really
going
have to do that with the
against
song? God damn it.
They're
It's
going
funny.
against the most
Although it's a goofy
ruthless team
comedy.
ever
So-
assembled.
What was the last movie he did, Steve Chow?
Now, the only way to win
Their power's
Still
coming back.
making movies.
I can
It's
feel
not
it.
as
is
big
to
deal
believe
anymore.
in Shaolin.
Let's go! Boys and girls, you know what to do. Throw those hands up, do the Kung Fu.
Get ready to be swept off your feet and taken to the extreme. Stephen Chow.
I love that part.
Shaolin Soccer.
Ugh. I love that movie. Good one.
Yeah, the still frame with the girls with the mustaches. I'm surprised that wasn't in there.
He just made the new King of Comedy in 2019. Not related to the Martin Scorsese film. He made his own movie called King of Comedy in '99. He made another one. He's been doing, he's mainly that was his last thing. I'm sure he's working on more stuff though. Like his movies make money, so. Anyways, I thought that was a great trailer.
Call out the one votes. I fight for them. Voted 1. Let's see. Wow, Schlitty Twitch gave it a 0.
Man, what a butthole. What is that? Just I know it, and this is only said in fun. Okay, I'm not serious about this, but someone in the YouTube comments will take it seriously because those guys are fucking assholes. Is that racist if you give it 0 to this movie? Right? It is, right?
Yeah, that's racist. Alien Works, that's racist. I fight for them, racist. Who else are racist? Phoenix Knight, racist. Domino's Fleet, obviously.
Right.
Wow. No, I thought it was great. Here's the thing, like, it's a good trailer. Even if you didn't like the movie, the trailer's fucking good. It's goofy. It's a goofy comedy.
That trailer is why I saw that movie. You know what I mean? Like, straight up.
I saw it in the theater, like.
Yeah, I don't think I did. I saw Kung Fu Hustle in the theater, but not that one. Okay.
Is this before or after Kung Fu Hustle?
Before. So, Kung Fu Hustle's really, really, really good.
Yeah, of the two, I think I like Kung Fu Hustle better.
But I watched this not that long ago with my daughter, and when she was like 10 or 11, she loved it. I mean, it's a great movie for kids around that age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Introduce them to the concept of Kung Fu movies, but also it's like really silly, and it's fun.
I love when comedies from different cultures translate still very fucking funny, because sometimes you'll be like, you'll watch a movie that's a comedy in another country or another language, let's say, and the comedy parts don't hit the same, and you're like, I could see where that's funny, but it's not as hilarious. And this I thought was really good. So, Kung Pao is also hilarious. I feel it's a completely different vibe though, Kung Pao.
Right. It's like a parody thing. Is it funny? Because every time I ever mention Kung Fu on the internet, people are like, have you seen Kung Pao? It's like, no, I'm talking about Kung Fu movies.
Do you like Kung Pao?
Not a white guy trying to be funny, making fun of Asian people. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. But I just said what what it feels like it probably is to me, So
I Fight for Them says the trailer is clunky. Was it serious? Was it a Bugs Bunny cartoon? Who can tell? I can tell. It was not serious.
I can tell. It was a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
It was a Bugs Bunny cartoon for sure. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Wow. I Fight for Them.
Wait, what are we doing? 2 points from me, 2 points from you, 3 from chat, looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it,
7 points to, I don't know. I don't know. I lost it, man. I fucking lost it. Oh, this list. This list. I get lost on it. This list. Okay, let's see here. That was a little country music parody joke for everybody. Okay, Shaolin Soccer. Okay. That is 7 points going to Dan Ballard. All right, Dan. There we go. Okay. Very good. A very good artist, that little Dan. All right, now we're on the last one.
Yeah, I always get nervy being the last one because I want to make it like a dope one. You know, so I'm always like, I need to.
Right. Well, didn't you on ripoff night number 1? Didn't you pick that robot one though? The RoboCop ripoff, which was a fucking banger.
Rotor.
Yeah, dude. I think you did pick that one, so I think you're doing good.
All right. Like I'm going through and it's like, do I want to watch a trailer for a movie I've seen or not seen? Back to that same laundry. And
hey, while you're thinking, can I ask you
something I haven't seen?
Can I ask you something real quick?
Of course.
When you go to post this, please include the part where I call the YouTube commenters assholes. Okay. I'm only basing that off of because somebody commented on the last SSS or 1 or 2 ago, where it was me, Sam, and Zach talking about. They're showing some clip from some show, like a Big Brother show, where the guy said a nasty racial slur, and then like tried to play it off right away. And I said in there, like when they showed the guy, I said, "Yeah, that guy looks racist," which is like, it was clearly a joke, but it like looked like every fucking alpha male jocko shithead who, in a small town high school, who ends up being racist. You know what I mean? And so I said that, but it's like, who fucking cares? You know what I mean? It's like, how serious was I? People and YouTubers like, well, apparently Timmy has a superpower of knowing racist just by looking at him. It's like, okay, buddy. Why is it that the YouTube commenters just often take things so much more seriously and they're so much more butthurt? You know what I mean? What is that?
I don't know. The funny, with the YouTube comments,
do you
like
agree that happens?
Oh yeah, definitely. And what I do is I just do like people will say some shitty things on the YouTube comments, and I don't know what the difference is with
always
like live
worse.
chat, because we don't get as many like shitty live chatter comments. But with the YouTube comments, somebody will say something shitty, and I just go hide from channel. So then like every time they post something shitty, no one sees it. We don't see it. People reading don't see it, but this person thinks they're posting bullshit. So it's just funny to me that they're just like, you know, spilling their fucking vitriolic comments into the ether, and they're just like, I think this, and it's funny because we're like, yeah, do whatever you want. Nobody sees it, you idiot.
Tenacious Explosivo says Timmy's comments lack a certain amount of irony. I don't know what that means.
Which is ironic in its own right.
But I feel like fuck you.
Sometimes it's like hard to tell.
Slaty Twitch says it's white/anonymous privilege. Simple. I agree. Boom. Like, is it wrong to assume that 90% of those are white dudes?
Dark Bastard says, whoa, is that what happened to me, Nate? I'm not sure. I don't really, are you Dark Bastard on YouTube? I definitely hide a ton of people. If you're talking some shit, and you're thinking you're funny and you're not just like JK, because it doesn't really come across. Some people think they're being really funny in the YouTube comments. And I'm like, we don't need to read this. Because I know I always like it when it does affect you guys.
I love it when any kind of comedic anything posts something online and people are like, oh, this means it's on, this post means it's open mic night.
Yeah, I'm funny too. I'm just negging you. I'm just joking. It's just a prank to me.
What are you talking about?
It's just a prank.
Oh, when they say that stuff? Oh, yeah. They'll say something shitty. You'll call them out on it and be like, you're being shitty. And then the backpedaling begins. It's just a joke, as always.
Also, I want to bring up a few people have said, hey, we'd love a 2000 sequel.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
You know what? And the thing, too, is we're so close to the end of the season. that it may make more sense just to like have Sam flesh it out, and then after the season's over, do it.
Punish Waller says, I disagree with Timmy a lot about stuff, but 100% agree about this. Well, it's fine. I don't mind if you disagree with me, as long as you remember, I'm fucking right. All right, was that enough staring?
Oh, I thought you had. I thought you were.
That was my whole point.
Okay,
I'm
all right.
Right. Wouldn't you agree, Nate? I'm right all the time.
Yes, I agree.
Rap battle, you'd be surprised who wins.
It's your show. I
did it once, dude. I fucking tore a guy apart at a live rap battle at an open mic one night many years ago in Portland. The guy was one of those dudes that wore suits to open mics all the time. He was bald and his name was Brick. It's like, that is enough ammunition for me to do a rap battle, so.
You were rapping?
Yeah, a little bit, someone put down a beat and we rap battled and he was terrible and I tore him apart and everybody loved it,
Okay. I don't think you rap enough on this show.
I don't rap enough, but I crap enough on people who disagree with me because they don't see that I'm the best Tim Me. I could do more, but I one time was drunk at a friend's house and someone started drumming a beat or something, and and they're like, "Yeah, man, let's record something." So I put down a pretty fun 3 minutes rap battle about a cowboy fighting a robot, and they're like, "Sweet," and the machine wasn't plugged in.
Oh no!
We were so high we didn't know it was we didn't even. I had the.
You were recording your beats?
No, someone was drumming or something, doing a beat, and we're like, record on the mic, And it never worked because we were too drunk.
What about this?
What? Mrs. Lippman's in the tub. I don't think you can type out rap lyrics in chat and have it work. But I like it. I just don't know if it works. Oh, you want me to rap? Okay. Trailer boys, we're not your toys. Come feel the noise. Fucking trailer boys. Sassy Timmy. Nate is also here. Sassy Timmy. Nate is also here. Man, I'm a little too tired. Let's see here. Domino's Fleet likes to give me gas, but I throw back the sass, put a boot in his ass. Mythic 2 doesn't know what to do. He hates everything, but we love you. Who else? YouTube can suck my dick. All you guys in comments, you sound like hicks. You shit like bricks and your words just sit like a thick hick of brick. Anyways. You're a bunch of fucking hicks.
Honestly, it went better than I thought it would. That's pretty good.
I talk real fast. I talk for a living. I've been talking for 20 years. It's just, you can do it. You just got to do it.
I speak faster than my brain works.
I've had moments where I do that, where I've done that before. Like I said, I really did rap. But I mean, the guy beating that rap battle, it was at a comedy night in Portland, which means it was 98% white guys. And the dude that I beat was super white. He was a balding man with a goatee and a suit.
You were like, he was whiter than me.
He went by Brick. He was, because he was from Portland. And I'm from South Dakota, so it means something. Anyways, what the hell are we doing? Have we watched the last trailer yet?
No, I was just waiting for you.
Well, you're waiting for me. You put on the beat.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to fucking spit some bars.
Nate puts on the beat and we hit the street. I got bare feet and need to freeze my sheets because it's hot tonight in South Dakota. You want to come over here? I'll rev your motor. I'll touch your butthole. I'll touch your boobs. When we play video games, we nuke the noobs. That was good, right?
Yeah.
Did that get too dirty?
No. I wish we had the beat going. That could have been the new theme song.
Baby Babar says y'all can't stand in this fire.
We should get you to here's the thing. Sam did
hold on. Sam Zackadarn will absolutely hate. Thank you. Sam Zackadarn will hate that. They won't want me to do that at all. They're too cool. They're too cool. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And I lost that button in my head many years ago.
You like the shame.
I've heard that's what it's called.
But I'll say this: Sam did. I think Sam's Zucchini Boys theme is dope.
Yes, it is good.
I would like to get a Timmy Rap Trailer Boys intro.
It makes sense because he did Zucchini Boys. I should do Trailer Boys.
Think about it. Sam can even make the music. I don't know what you are a musician though.
I mean, I don't even know how to play the saxophone anymore. I can do a little bit on piano, but.
What's Timmy's rap name?
It's weirdly, Punish Walrus asked, "What's Timmy's rap name?" It's gonna kind of sound weird now, but my rap name is Punished Elephant Seal. So it's weird. That was a bad joke. What could my rap name be? I have a friend here who put out. He's a white dude with a mohawk. He used to have a mohawk. He's done metal bands. He's done folk punk bands. He did some rap stuff that he back in the MySpace days. He put up a bunch of rap stuff he just made on his computer, and he went under the name. This is a great rap name for just like a small town white dude, working class thing. Powdered Sugar. I think that's so great. Good. You know what I mean?
There's some good suggestions here. Saskod,
that's really good.
Lil
City Williams, obviously. MC Badlands, T-Dubs. I have tagged the name T-Dubs on graffiti in a few different cities.
I'm gonna say Lil Spoke.
Ooh, that's good. Lil Spoke. Someone says Beefy Mike. Very good. Timbaland with 2 M's.
Beefy Mike.
Tim Tams, that is a good one.
MC Badlands.
Zach Touchdown says great dad. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate that, but I think it should be MC Great Dad. That is really funny to me, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're like an MC, you're like, what can I say about myself that'll really tell people what time it is and show them how tough I am and how much I know. MC Great Dad.
My favorite gamer tags that I've seen playing games. One was DJ Baseball, and that blew my mind. I just thought that was so funny.
Instantly funny.
There was another one that was I love my 3 kids was the guy's fucking username. And so it's like that is did he get this as a Father's Day gift? Did they but I always think those are really funny. I miss my
Primary
MC,
Witch.
I miss my kids 420.
MC Great Dad 420, yeah. Yeah, what's I miss my kids 420? Isn't that a Trevor thing? I miss my kids 420. Isn't that something? I feel like that's a joke.
I wish it was, but it was somebody's username that donated money. And it was a dono from I Miss My Kids 420. I've never seen them in chat. That's the greatest thing.
It's
is like
so funny.
They donoed or subscribed or something, and it was I Miss My Kids 420. And I lost my I think somebody clipped it. It might be in the highlighted clips. I lost my mind. I was laughing so hard. It was so fucking funny. I Miss My Kids 420. And it's still funny.
How about we just do this?
Yeah.
Here's a beat. You just pretend there's a beat. Prime Rib Witch, the Spicy Guy, Lydia Petunia, Abby Sadlie. I fought for them. Did you entendre? Lydia Petunia, Paul Walker's brother. Love you. I was just gonna grab all the chat names. Paul Walker's brother, Pan Yost, Niz Vicious, Miss Slippins in the tub, Niz Vicious. Oh, see, then the name comes back again, so it's weird.
All right.
Baby Babar says 2 points slut boy. Like 2 points is one word, two POINTZ, and then slut boy SLUTBOI. That's pretty good.
Little slut boy.
2 points, slut boy. Although MC Great Dad, pretty good.
You ready for the last trailer of the night?
I'm the only MC that drives a pitchfork. You come to my town, we'll go to South Fork. I just ran fork with fork. Eat no pork. When I get you pregnant, we don't need no stork.
Is Badlands an actual place?
Yeah.
Is
It's
it in South
a
Dakota?
national park, man. Yeah. The main pretty like touristy part is in South Dakota, but it also spreads a little bit into North Dakota and Nebraska, I believe.
Wait, there's a North Dakota?
Shut the fuck up, Nate. Pick a trailer, you fucking shit fart. You shit fart. Yo, quick, can I tell you where Oh, we got it. Okay.
Ruby, you're gonna have to come and get me. Why? Dad's taking grounding me to a whole new level.
Emma Roberts.
Poppy Moore had it all.
Oh my god.
Sidekick phones.
Until she took it
Oh, Poppy, you've really done it this time. Watch this!
a step too far.
What do you think you're doing? That is the final straw. You are going to England.
What, you think just because Mom went to boarding school in England it's gonna magically straighten me out?
Should be too old?
No, not the new season Gucci. No!
She's been sent to a place
We're only allowed mobiles on weekends. How am I supposed to call my therapist?
where everything will change.
I didn't start it, it wasn't my fault, and if this were America, I would sue.
It's a chance to fit in.
There is a hierarchy. Teachers, prefects, vermin, Americans.
And an opportunity to clean up her act.
So, Poppy, how's your lacrosse?
Ew!
But for Poppy Moore, it was time to break free.
I just have to figure out a way. You're gonna have to get yourself expelled, okay?
You have to snog Freddy.
The headmistress's son.
It's the guy from
Isn't
Hunger
it ironic
Games.
how my ticket out of here just might be the reason I want to stay? Radical.
From working title films
Mom? She went to this school. I didn't even know.
comes a story
Don't give up. Why don't you give yourself a chance?
about leaving home
I've had a hole in my heart for 5 years, and somehow being here, it slowly started to heal.
and finding yourself.
Hot to trot? Check.
Something about you, Poppy Moore. Every moment I'm with you, I catch my breath.
Wild child.
Manager! And you the souffle that didn't erase.
Tell me about it.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was a great trailer. I love that they try and make England seem like a super foreign country.
It is.
I know it is, but you know what I mean? Like, they make it seem like she went to fucking, I don't know.
Sucks.
They make it seem like Britain is different from America as, like, you know, Kenya would be different from America. You know what I mean? They make it seem like it just, I know it's a different country. It doesn't seem problematic. Do you get what I'm saying? They seem like they make it super, super different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know? So, anyways.
Was that Emma Roberts?
Yeah.
It looked like her, but I was like, I just thought she would be, because it looks like Emma Roberts now, and that was like 15 years ago.
Yeah, but as far as the theme and everything, I give that 2 points. It was right up there. You know,
I've never even heard of it, and it's like definitely
Nah, me
a movie
neither.
I would have
2008.
watched. I watched
Yeah,
all
that's
that
Emma
kind of
Roberts.
garbage, and it's weird she looks the same.
I always thought she was like younger, but maybe, I mean, how old is she? She is 32. Okay, so back then she actually was a teenager then. She was like 17. So
She's been playing a teenager for fucking 20 years.
does she still? She does still. Well, there's her picture of 2016. Yeah, she pretty much looks the same, man. So not that matters, but it's cool that she's still doing it. You know.
Do you like campy shit?
I mean, I like movies, and if I like what a movie's doing, I like it. I don't really even know. Like, if I watch a movie, I don't know if I call it campy or not. I just know if I liked it or not. You know what I mean? So, like, what's an example?
Well, the specific example I was going to use for this is she's in this TV series called Scream Queens, and it's kind of like a real campy version of like the movie series Scream. Is it Niecy Nash is in it? Glenn Powell, Dakota Fanning. Wait,
but when you say campy, do you mean like they're overacting on purpose, or?
I don't know. How do you describe campy? Scream Queens is, I just think,
That's
really
why I don't
funny,
use
though.
it. Because I think people just say campy when they think something's bad, but they like it and they have to justify it. They just fucking like it, you know.
Abigail Breslin, thank you.
Abigail Breslin,
Billy Lord is in it. She's really funny.
Oh wow, yeah, she's funny.
I think it is campy. It's made by the guy that did what was that like high school singing show, and it's
Glee.
like Glee. So it's like Glee. It's like if Glee did Scream as a TV show, but it was funny.
Yeah, I get it. No, it sounds like it fits, but I don't know. Camp's one of those things I think it gets overused now. It's like, I don't know what we even mean anymore.
Ariana Grande is in it?
It's like when a right-wing dude yelled at me on Facebook years ago. I was got in some argument on my dad's Facebook page with some other dudes, his friends, and one of them said liberal, and I just said, hey, can you tell me what a liberal is? And the guy fucking peaced out. Because they don't, you know what I mean? It's like one of those words that's just, you know, gets used to the point where it you don't even know what it means anymore. I'm not yelling at you for saying campy. I'm just saying I don't quite feel like I know what it means. You know?
It's I don't know. It's definitely self-aware what they're doing.
Right. Okay. No, that's a good. That's helpful. That's a good push in the right direction. You know what I mean?
It's fun. It's worth watching. I think one of the Jonas Boys is in it. And it's like first acting thing. Nassim Pedrad is in the season. It's good. It's fun. And I don't know. You might be able to watch it with your daughter. How old is she now?
Oh.
You don't know?
She's 12. Yeah, and I keep saying this. I'm sure I've said it on here before, but I gotta show her Clueless. She'll fucking love Clueless.
Clueless is great. When did that come out?
And you were mid-90s. Early 90s maybe even. But yeah. Oh, Nick, the Jonases are in it. Oh, I fight for them says liberal or conservative who expects a thank you card. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I always tell people liberals are just moms and crossover vehicles pretending not to be racist. But there's really not a good explanation anymore. You know?
So I gave this 2 points.
I give it 2 points as well. It definitely fits the bill.
Chat wasn't fully there with us, but they're giving it 2 points. So that's 6 points,
6 points
for Wild Child. Good pick from the Spicy Guy. I don't think we've watched a Spicy Guy before. This is the most 2008 trailer I've ever seen. From the soundtrack to the jokes, holy smokes, boys, this is horrible. Well, I loved it. So that's what did we say, 6 points?
Yeah, they probably meant the movie's horrible too, but you know, I bet it is. But the trailer was definitely what we want. All right, so we've got 6 number 7s, man. That kind of lays it out nice and easy peasy for us. We did end up going long tonight, Nate. You okay? You doing all right?
Yeah. I just have to watch my, when Monday mornings when I'm like shit.
Yeah,
I've had to train people at work, and they're like,
yeah.
"Are you even here?" And so my my fatedness has been noticed.
We hit the ground running, and then there was a pause.
You know what? The rabbit holes.
Then we had another slow. Then we had another slow point, though. You know, which the rabbit holes are good. I don't know.
It's all Fugazi. It doesn't matter. Read off the names of the movies.
No.
Please?
I'm kidding. Saw. Crossroads. Shaolin Soccer. Killer Tumbleweeds. Forgot about that one. Ooh. The New Guy. And Brother. That's a pretty solid list, Mamma Jammas. You know what I mean?
It's fun to me because it's like, I'll go through the list right now. So it's like Saw, horror, kind of, I wouldn't say like genre defining by any means, but like it definitely.
I would say it did define its kind of own subgenre. You know, it was a big deal for horror movies. Plus, it gave us James Wan, Leah Whannell, and so it was a major step. And then Crossroads, which is jerk off fodder.
I'm just saying, like the spread we have here, it's like
subgenre,
Crossroads.
So I was going through the genres with you. Saw's horror, Crossroads is jerk off movie.
I would say like a vanity project, like a marketing debut of like a.
No, I meant it's a movie for dudes to jerk off to.
Okay, And
but like creepy ones because it's about like young girls. Okay. Anyways, I didn't mean to overrun your.
No, keep talking about jerking off
point.
to a teen Britney Spears.
First of all, she and I are like the same age, okay?
Now,
but we would have been then too, man. I mean, we're literally the same age. You know what I mean?
Still legal.
How? If we were both 16, I don't understand you. Anyway.
Gross.
No, dude, if I'm 16 and jerking off to a 16-year-old, that is not gross. That's like what we should be aiming for. Don't you think?
Lock him up, everybody.
You're so fucking stupid.
Flip it.
Okay.
All right, so we got Shell and Soccer,
which
a
is
foreign comedy,
kung fu comedy.
Yes.
Killer Tumbleweeds,
schlock.
which is obviously a masterpiece.
Yeah,
What'd
but
you
like
say?
a straight to video schlock, you know.
Yes.
New guy. This style of comedy was.
Huge.
We don't really see this anymore, you know, but like this was, they don't really put out comedies like this anymore, but
and it was well represented tonight, but I do agree that was the best 2000s comedy trailer. You know what I mean? It was better than that Dane Cook one and, you know, the other couple we watched. The one we just
Brother,
watched.
I think, is unique because it is kind of a market spanning movie, you know, like, I feel I did see this in like an indie movie theater, but it definitely was put out to kind of appeal to maybe American audiences that wouldn't watch one of the Yakuza movies.
You know, they did that a lot of times with Asian movies. Shaw Brothers shot in. They did mostly period kung fu movies. Once they did a contemporary movie that took place in San Francisco, and they were going for that sweet, sweet American greenback.
Yeah,
you know?
And now it's funny because like, if you're doing a movie and you want a market that can secure your return, you would do like the BRIC markets. Yeah, you do Brazil, India, Russia, and China.
They shoot heavily for China. I mean, especially about 10 years ago, they were like shoehorning China into the plots of movies so that they would show them in China.
Have you seen? Well, it's funny now when I watch a trailer and
Age
see the
of
production
Ultron
company.
did that. Age of Ultron did, and then one of the Transformers movies did. What now? Sorry.
Well, I'll like know some of these production companies now, so I'll watch a movie and the title card comes in. I'm like, oh shit, Chinese government is. But like, have you seen Moonfall?
No, I still haven't.
It's great, but I will say so. Moonfall is even Luc Besson's production company now is owned by the Chinese government, but Moonfall is Roland Emmerich, and it's his opus. It's an amazing, amazing piece of film, but it's funded by China. So essentially, China saves the day, but also there's this, not even a B storyline. There's like a D storyline / love interest of like a Chinese character that they don't really explain. And then it's very interesting. And you're like, this doesn't make any sense. And then like, you're like, oh, I get why this is here.
Yeah.
Yes, man. Well, reset the timer. It's been 72 hours since I've mentioned Moonfall or Battleship. Reset the timer. Stop talking about Drumline.
Dude, your brother also is a fan of those kind of movies. I watched Drumline with him. We watched Drumline and one of those fantastic early 90s dance movies. You know, have you guys ever done musicals for a theme?
No. How many musicals are there? Like 10?
You know, I used to be an ignorant,
used to be.
Hold on. I used to be like an ignorant, self-conscious, fragile male too. But then I learned to love musicals. Not all musicals, but there are a lot of musicals, and some of them are fucking dynamite. And I'd be interested to see how many of them actually have good trailers. You know what I mean?
Next
South
week.
Park movie, great musical. Somebody mentioned that. That's a fantastic musical. Yeah.
Next week, would you want to do musicals? Are you here next week?
I don't know anymore, man. I've been just trying to do this as much as I can, but also I don't. Well, let's see. Next week's the first school night Sunday. I might need to take that off just to kind of get our, like tonight she was up to like 10:30. I need to, which is a little late for her age. So for on a school night tonight. Who cares? But so I'm saying all that short story long. I'm saying that maybe I should take next weekend off so we can kind of get on our roll.
Sure. Well, why don't we put musicals in the pocket, because I think that'd be something that you would want to be around for, and because Sam wasn't here, maybe we do 2000s Part 2 again.
The two of you. That'd be fun. Punish Walrus says, I'm a straight red-blooded truck-driving, gun-toting American male, and I enjoy Heather. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I wear pink shirts, totally secure in my...
Was Heather's a musical?
No, but it's like a girly movie,
Is
it's
it?
considered a girly movie. Well, because it's like aimed at girls. And I actually agree with you a little bit that it's not maybe the best example for what they're trying to say. Because I think plenty of dudes think that movie's badass, because it is badass. But,
it is badass. And those guys
but I also get what he's saying. I get what Punish Walrus means, you know what I mean?
I love when they are trying to set up the dead bodies as like a scene, and so they like are trying to make them seem like lovers. And so one of the things they put sparkling water near the bodies, and it's like that long ago, or like soda, like sparkling water was like
meant gay. Yeah. That's funny.
Are you two guys losing weight every time I go to the bathroom?
Yeah. I lost weight this week, dude, because that fucking canker sore. I ate like milkshakes and mashed potatoes. That's about it. Not very much of any of that, I
love my dead gay son.
In your pussy.
Such a good scene.
Yeah.
Big fun. Maybe I'll go as Halloween. I'll just have a shirt that says "Big Fun."
My daughter and her best friend have been, for some reason, I'm involved in the discussion all the time. Like, Dad, which should we be? For Halloween, should we be 11 and Max, or should we be Robin and Steve? And now I'm
Robin
like,
and
I don't know,
Steve.
those, yeah, from Stranger Things. But
Who's Robin?
it's Uma Thurman's daughter. Isn't her character Robin in that?
Your daughter wants you to go as Steve.
No, her and her friend.
Oh.
It's almost like if you listen to all the words and don't just pick out ones to hammer me about, you could figure out what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm so mean to you sometimes, but you get it. But then they've decided on Alice in Wonderland and the Mad Hatter, because her friend is much taller than her. And so I think that'll be a good pairing, Last year my daughter was the Joker and she was Harley Quinn, and they don't know about they don't know about all the ins and outs of that fucked up relationship, so I didn't go into that with them. But they definitely look cute as Harley Quinn and the Joker. I'm pretty sure they don't gaslight each other, but yeah. But for me, I've often found it hard to care about dressing up for Halloween, and sometimes I wonder if did the whitest kids burn me out on wearing costumes?
What are your best Halloween costumes?
Well, as an adult, one year, some friends of mine got an invite to a cool Halloween party here that was at like a private bar that these people in this like old department store building downtown, and the basement is just their private bar for friend parties. And we got invited to the Halloween party, and they're like, you got to wear a costume to go. I'm like, okay. And it was supposed to be a villain or something. So I just put on a Hawaiian shirt, and I put on a horse mask, and I had an action figure of a certain X-Men villain, and I put that in my shirt pocket, and I said I was the BoJack Horseman of the Apocalypse, and I had Apocalypse in my pocket. But I don't really put together. In a few days, you can text me. You might get it then. But anyways,
I got it.
I'm watching the delayed stream, so it's look like you were still confused. But anyways, as far as an adult, I don't know. I feel like I haven't really put my all into a costume as an adult very much. And I'm saying that's maybe like being in white because just kind of burn me out on wanting to wear costumes.
Yeah, I think it must be different if you're like not going to a party where you have to wear a costume. Like I ran a bar for 20 years, and we would always have these costume parties.
Sure.
Yeah, so I kind of had to like do costumes.
What was your favorite? Was your favorite when you were the guy from Mindhunters? That was so fucked up.
Oh, that was what was that guy's name?
I can't remember.
Ed,
Ed whatever, the serial killer from the
Ed
first
Kemper.
season of
Yeah,
Mindhunters.
Ed Kemper.
Ed Kemper. There you go.
That was kind of that came together. I wish I put a little more time into that to get it like real perfect, but I was Undertaker one year, which was kind of funny because like everybody in the staff was like, "Let's do wrestlers," and I was like, I never watched wrestling.
Oh,
And
you should have called me, man, because you know what I could do? Cut my hair, get a little mustache. Undertaker! You know? That'd be Paul Bearer, his manager.
Oh, he wasn't a wrestler?
Paul Bearer was his manager. He was like this weird little fat guy who I had a very white paint, like white face paint to make him look pale. And he would
look it up.
An urn, and he was, "Hi, Undertaker."
I crushed the costume
or something.
I show up to work, and everybody didn't really feel like doing costumes. So I show up with a fucking perfect Undertaker costume. Nobody else is doing wrestlers. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, look at Paul Bearer. Like, did you look him up? Do you want me to share a picture of him? Because I could fucking nail that shit.
I feel like you could do a pretty good Undertaker too.
Yeah, I could do that with my long hair, but here, let me share screen.
The best costume that never came together because I became the general manager of this place but when I was the assistant manager, I was going to be you would be that's hilarious.
I can fucking nail it. And that's what his voice was like, Undertaker.
It was going to be Slave Leia.
Oh God, I would love to see that.
Yeah, and I had like the boots and like the metal bikini thing. Like it was going to be pretty gross. I wasn't going to shave or anything for it. So, but it didn't happen. I think my best costume might have been I was a Jawa.
Oh, I fucked everything up because I did screen share. Okay,
yeah, I know.
Stop share.
But I was a Jawa, which is funny because I am 6'5". So I was just
really
a huge
good.
Jawa.
A huge fucking Jawa. That's funny. Are you taller than
It's
Sam?
Slave Leia, not Shave Leia. Yeah, I'm right in between Sam and Trevor was 1 inch taller than me, and I'm 1 inch taller than Sam.
Diet Aubrey Plaza says Timmy could shave off his facial hair and wear a ponytail and be RVD. Well, since we're almost done tonight, let's bring this whole thing full circle. At the start of the show, me and Sam and Nate were talking about the movie Blood Moon, which is late 90s DTV, straight direct to market. That means DTV. Direct to video action movie, and it's about this kung fu master who like goes rogue and goes around killing masters of other forms of combat, and he kills this wrestler dude, and I was like, I swear to God, I recognize that guy, and it's Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam is in Blood Moon, so there you go.
Is that what RVD stands for?
Mm-hmm. He was a famous wrestler for a while. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you don't know about wrestling?
I got into wrestling in like 2020, like during the pandemic, pretty much. And all my friends who are like lifelong wrestling guys, just like we used to do Zoom wrestling, and they would just tell me about stuff, and I'd be like crazy.
So I will once again this year be part of my town's the Lions Club here. You know, it's like a charity club. They're putting on the haunted mall again. There's a huge abandoned chunk of our mall, like with many malls, and they have a very huge, complex haunted house set up in there. And so we do, they do a haunted mall, and I teamed up with them last year, and we had a great time. So I'll be doing that again. And this year, I would like to pull off a certain idea I had that we didn't have time for last year, which is this section of the mall, the old mall that they use to be a haunted house area, it used to be a Kmart, and inside that Kmart was a Little Caesars. That Little Caesars is still standing there in this abandoned part of the mall. The sign is still there, and the employee outfits are still there. And I really want to be like a zombie Little Caesars employee. I think that'd be amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like a crazy cannibal one, like, I've been here the whole time, like just with 2 dead rats. Like, I've been here the whole time eating rats. Oh my God, that is exactly what I should do.
We should.
Because it'd be funny, but I could still like jump out and scare people, like being all bloody with dead rats,
You should find pictures of old Halloween costumes. and maybe
Of mine
in
or
September
of
of yours, we'll all share them. But like in September, here's the thing: is I feel when this season ends for Trailer Boys, Sam and Timmy have had some ideas for some weirder episodes, including the draft episode. So we
the other one.
I know. Well, that's a secret. We haven't told them that yet. So we
My
have
idea?
some. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, once the season ends, we may do some oddball ones, and I think, in September, maybe early September, we could help people figure out some good Halloween costume ideas based on movies, I guess.
I'll tell you this: when I was a kid, there was a lot of Draculas and a lot of mad scientists.
Scientist Dracula.
Ooh, I want to explain my hypothesis.
I've had some weird costumes out now they're coming back to me, so I'll save that for then.
Dude, my daughter is her whole thing with costumes. We always do it almost totally homemade, just find stuff and do it. So she got on this kick for a year where she was a monster or mythical creature and a job. So she was a zombie ballerina.
I love it.
She's a zombie ballerina. She was a vampire teacher, and I was the vampire principal. And this Joy Ranch place, the place I mentioned I was at yesterday they have an Old West, they have a hotel inside too. And so sometimes October here, it's already like wintry. And so they'll do an indoor trick-or-treating some years and the haunted hotel. And so you and whoever you want to hand out candy with, you like stand just inside the door of a hotel room. When the kids come by, you come out and maybe scare them a little bit and give them candy, and they walk through the hotel. And so my daughter and I did that. We were vampire teacher and vampire principal. And then one year she was a unicorn dancer or something. And I just bought one of those big furry unicorn costumes, like a unicorn onesie. And was also a unicorn.
Just a straight unicorn, not like a vampire unicorn. I mean, like
I was a gay unicorn.
Oh,
but yes, just a unicorn.
Oh,
I don't think there are
you weren't
straight
like
unicorns.
you weren't like a unicorn with a job. Is that why? Is that why nobody sees unicorns anymore? Is they're not reproducing?
Because they're gay. That's sad though. I actually have a joke about why there's no unicorns because it's because God was too busy snorting meth and he forgot to get the unicorns on the boat. And then if Jesus was there, he would have chilled his dad out with a joint. I don't know. It's a whole complicated joke. It actually ends up being very sacrilegious and not very cute, which is how I like it.
All sacrilegious.
Yeah. Punish Walrus says, Nate, we should go to Salem and get goth MILFs. I went to Salem on the day before Native American Day. Some places still call it Columbus Day. 2 years ago, and it was fucked. It was so fucking busy. It was horrible.
Salem?
Yeah, it was like so packed, man.
Oh yeah, no,
there's other good times that like I can see how it would have been great to be there, but it was me and my girlfriend at the time, my daughter, and we had a good time. But man, it was fucking crazy.
I will say this too, like if you out there are like if you ever want to do a Salem trip in October or something, first of all, Salem is kind of like that all the time. So going like September, November, huge things there. But if you have to go in October, there's even in regular non-Halloween times, it's a pain to get to. I've driven there. It's like there's like two streets that go into Salem because it's kind of like out by the water. I have friends that run like a tattoo studio there, and it's like dark metal goth tattoo stuff, and it's so fucking crazy that for the month of October they don't do any tattooing because people just keep walking in while they're working. So they just sell like merch. They make merch specifically for that month, do a ton of cool shit, and they just run this store. And they're like, we make so much money just selling like t-shirts and shit and not tattooing. But they're saying it's like not worth it. And then my buddy who lived in the city and the shop was in Salem, he would like stay with people. He's like, it's not worth trying to commute the fucking whatever 20 minutes, half an hour it is to get into Salem. So it's kind of crazy. But yeah, so if you do plan to go get a place in Salem, try not to travel through Salem. Just telling people in chat, Anyway.
So it's worth going to. That's the thing, is it's cool. you know, it is a cool place when it's not fucking insane. You know what I mean? The stores are cool. The layout of the town is cool. The history's cool. I mean, it's not cool, but it's interesting. Yeah,
it's neat. It's kind of crazy. My friend with the tattoo shop, he has like people that dress up in like movie quality prosthetics. Like they had. I'll show it another time. There's a video like a flesh witch. It looked like a witch with their everything stitched from like flesh. You know, like a vampire, like all their clothes are made from skin and stuff. And she would just run around and scream in people's faces and people would like shit themselves. It was very cool.
Yeah, there's like a little movie monster museum you can walk through. It's pretty cool. Some of the stuff might be from the films, but either way, it's a lot of very realistic mannequins and stuff. And I like show my daughter, like, that's Pinhead. Would you ever watch a movie he's in? No. I'm like, that's Chucky. Would you ever watch a movie he's in? Maybe. That's a Predator. Would you ever watch one of his movies? No.
Yeah.
Just based on, but you know, that's based on being like 6 inches from a life-size like mannequin of the main monster. So maybe it's like on a movie, it wouldn't be as scary. Yeah.
Yeah. Salem November is good. Salem September, good too. Anyway, yeah, let's
wrap this shit up, man. Killer Tumbleweeds was ahead the whole time and is still ahead. So
Killer Tumbleweeds, Flanja, and the Rich Get Richer. We're close to the end of the season.
You know what I say? Eat the rich. Just kidding, Flanja. I mean, you bring fire, you get fire. That's what happens. You know,
you bring fire, you get fired.
Fire.
Wow.
Fucking listen.
Wait. That wasn't Flanja.
Oh, wasn't?
No.
Who was it?
Did we even watch a Flanja one? I don't think we did.
We did.
Oh no, we watched the Goth one. Oh, sorry. That was such a Flanja vibe.
How did Goth not make it? Oh, Goth didn't make it because chat was being pieces of shit.
Yeah, chat's a piece of shit.
Lobaka was Tumbleweeds.
Good for Lobaka.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So
Thank
Lobaka
you,
disappeared for a while or something, right?
I don't know. You know.
Okay, someone's asking us donos before you go, which I assume is asking us to read donos, but it was only like half of a sentence. But the only one I see from today is the one from Debilify that I for $10 from earlier. So if there's another one, I don't see it yet.
You have access to the PayPal donos.
No, I don't know how to. I don't know.
I've heard a few people say that they don't know to PayPal because they know that you get a larger percentage,
and then,
but they never get read.
The thing, well, because where do they go? Sam says you can see both. I can't see both. So where do I go to see those? Do you have access to that shit?
I don't have access to it. I think you have to.
Because I appreciate people doing that if they're trying to make sure we get all the all the money. But I don't know if I'm seeing it. Yeah, I'm only seeing. I wish I could figure out how to see that stuff.
Well,
we'll have to figure that out. But anyways, we should wrap it up, man. It's been 4 hours now. We ended up being long when we didn't want to.
What Timmy is saying is fuck.
I really
you
like our I was saying fuck your money. Fuck you being nice, helping us make this movie that everyone's gonna love once it comes out. Okay, so good job, Lobaka. So Phobaka is somebody else?
Sure.
There was a Phobaka, did you know that?
Yeah.
But they submitted anime, so they're dead to me.
There's a few people that submit that are similar to other people's names, and I think they're just being funny. Or maybe it's Flanja.
Hold on, back that thought up a second, buddy. Back up for a second. You said you think they're being funny. I don't think that's quite right. They think they're being funny.
True enough.
Yes. Undertaker.
So congratulations
to Lobaka. Don't try to be funny. Let us do that.
All right, we're rating Away Stork Away. We're gonna take Away Stork Away does watch parties, part of the Gooby Wood crew. Hopefully he watches something good and not shitty. Check out the Mid Hunting Discord, all that stuff. We'll see you next week. We're going to do 2000s part 2.
I probably won't be there.
But me and Sam will be there. Hopefully.
No, let's just say I won't be there. Then we don't have to have a question about it. So
okay.
I'll be gone next week. I've been done 2 or 3 in a row now. It's fine, you know.
All right, everybody. When you join Away Stork Away's chat, make sure you boo real loud because he really likes it. Right, and we're rating.